happy weekend to all of you, my amazing viewers, subscribers, followers, fans, friends, mods, super chat heroes, and members over on YouTube. This weekend we celebrate the 12th anniversary of the channel by playing some GTA. What's up, everyone? Chris, hey Chris, how's it going? Kane, hello Kane. Thank you for being a junior member for the past 45 months. Happy 12th anniversary. Thank you, Kane. Outlaw, thank you for being an elite member for the past 86 months. Here's to 12 years and hopefully more years to come. Well, I don't know if we can do 12 more years, but we'll see what we can do. We take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, and 1 year at a time. And then we think about maybe going another decade. If we're lucky enough to make it another decade. But yeah, thank you for the well wishes, UG, Kane, Chris, and everyone else. Technically, yesterday was the 12th anniversary because March 20th is the day I posted the very first video on this channel 12 years ago. After several months of going back and forth from whether or not I actually wanted to pull the trigger. And then I finally did it. And then 12 years later, here we are. Made some friends along the way. Met Riley. So I would say for the most part, I've enjoyed the past 12 years. The ups and downs. Well, the real life ups and downs and everything in between. But I do appreciate those of you that have been around. Whether you've been around for 12 days or for the full 12 years. I don't know if anyone's been around for the full 12 years. There might be like one or two. There's like one dude that's been around that keeps remembering my old gamer tag that I changed to GeauxBurns so that I could make it all work together, right? Because GeauxBurns was not my original gamer tag on Xbox, but I changed it shortly after I started making content for everything to line properly. But this one dude just remembers. He goes all the way back. So I guess he's one of the few OGs. Erica, hey. No, Eric Bell. Sorry, Eric. I'm sure Erica's around. Maybe she'll join us today. But see, here's what pisses me off. Is the stupid YouTube handle, right? They changed that. Most of you know that. And so at first I thought, well, it doesn't matter what I think, right? Anyways, thank you, Eric. And happy Saturday to you. Why am I saying thank you? He just said happy. Well, thank you for wishing me happy Saturday. And thank you for being here, Eric, and everyone else. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing okay. And we're just going to play and chill today. And we'll just, I guess, I don't know what we'll do today. We're just going to goof off and hang out. And if anyone wants to bring up some fond memories and tell me what brought you to the channel, we can talk about that. Or if we can do an AMA, Ask Me Anything. So there you go. Chris, what's up, Chris? I found your channel around spring or summer 2014. So you have been around. I would say that counts. You count as an OG. Anybody that came across the channel in 2014 is an OG, in my opinion. You didn't have to be here day one. I mean, I don't know if anybody was here day one. But, okay. Yeah, Chris is definitely one of the OGs on the channel. Eric, happy anniversary. Thank you, Eric. Means a lot. Really does. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's play some GTA. Let's hang out. I think Gerald is triple money. Oh, by the way, I did want to talk about that real quick. So let me address something. Let me go into the post section. Before we continue, I want to talk about what I'm going to do over the next week or two. Or this is probably going to become a regular thing. Whenever let me pull down the I'll pull down the wall. We'll pull it back up in a minute because I gotta show. No, I don't want to. Not that. Is it not going to work properly? Okay, never mind. It's not going to work properly. But anyways, if you go to the post section, you'll see that I created a graphic like for opportunities and discounts. So what I'm going to do is I will post an event video. And if it's not a weekly event, if it goes on for several weeks or a month, and the only thing that changes is the quote-unquote opportunities and the discounts while almost everything else stays the same in the event itself, then I'm just going to do graphics. And I'll just post the graphics in the community post and in the Discord. Because like it's just like the way they have Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online is the same way. where they've moved on long time ago to monthly events. And I feel like they're going to do the same thing with GTA Online, especially as they focus on GTA 6 marketing. And, of course, the release of GTA 6 in November and then 6 Online. But GTA 5 Online will probably just become kind of an afterthought, being slowly phased out. I mean, that's just a reality. So when it becomes apparent that it's not going to be just a usual event week in GTA Online, and it's meant to span for several weeks, then instead of doing a Thursday video every single Thursday over basically the same thing, I'm just going to make graphics, because I just feel like it's a waste of time to do that. So that's just what I'm going to do going forward. So at the very least, you all can expect going forward, even if it is like a monthly event video for the next few weeks in between event videos. I will put up the graphic to give you guys a quick update as to what's going on in the event that week. You know, until I officially move on to GTA 6 and 6 Online, if World War III hasn't broken out before then. So Yuji says he'll join in a few. Don't worries, man. Join when you're ready. Kane says, I was here day one. First video went live. Yeah, sure. Sure, Kane. But anyways, I do still appreciate, like I said, I appreciate all of you being here. If you just joined 12 minutes ago, or like I said, 12 days ago, weeks, months, or you were here during 2014. Somehow you came across the channel in the very early days, like Chris Younggun did. I do appreciate all of you. My amazing viewers, subscribers, fans, friends. Of course, the followers on Twitch, we're getting there. We're almost at 80. One day, we'll reach 100 on Twitch. One day. But anyways, yeah, I appreciate all of you, my amazing mods and my friends that I've made along the way, fans, along with the Super Chat heroes over the years, and of course our amazing YouTube members who go above and beyond for the channel. If you're interested in the YouTube membership program, click the join button. All YouTube members get access to the badges, the emotes, shout-outs at the beginning of live streams. You get included below in the description section of live streams. Early access to one video a week, usually on Monday mornings. And you also get featured on the About section of the channel, where you can also find the live stream schedule. Usually we stream on the weekends. Unless on a rare occasion we have a stream during the week. It happens sometimes. But mostly it's just Saturday, Sundays. At the moment, until daylight saving changes over in the UK and Ireland, the live stream schedule for now is 12 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. UK. But I think in a week or two, it should bump back up to 12 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. UK. So, yeah. But, yeah, today we're doing a chill stream, celebrating 12 years of the channel. And then tomorrow, it's going to be another installment of my Skull and Bones Starting Over series. So that's happening tomorrow, stream-wise. And you can also find various socials in the description section. Twitch, Discord, and, of course, the Vlogs channel. The elite members, Yuji Outlaw, who's in the chat, Fat Chinese Gaming, Red the 8-Bit Dinosaurs, our deluxe member, junior members, Huttch Plays, Kane, Sheep Taco Man, Tyler 98735, and ExoBrad53. And, of course, huge honorable mentions to anyone that's been a member over the past several years, as well as anyone who's donated to the channel. Very much appreciated to all of our present and past members and Super Chat heroes. Junior members, deluxe members, elite members, and Super Chat heroes going above and beyond for the GB Nation. All right, let's go do some stuff. So, yeah, Gerald, I think Gerald's doing triple money, so we might goof off and do some Gerald missions. So we may do that today. But yeah, like I said, I'll make graphics going forward whenever it's not a weekly event. I'll still do the video. So if an event kicks off, I'll do the video on Thursday. But if it's not a weekly event, if they're moving on past that, which it seems like they're going to, then there'll be one video, several weeks of me just doing like graphic updates in the community posts in Discord, in GTA chat. And then that's how I'm going to do it. I mean, that's just how I feel like doing it. I mean, for the most part, the information in the community video, in the current event video, is correct. I think that the only thing that's going to be phased out soon, if not already, is the St. Patrick's Day stuff, because obviously we're past St. Patrick's Day now. So that's how I'm going to do it going forward. And there is going to come a day, unfortunately, when GTA 6 comes out and 6 Online comes out, where I basically leave GTA 5 behind. I mean, it'll be kind of a bittersweet day because it was GTA Online that I started the channel with, right? 12 years ago. And yeah, I have played other stuff along the way on the channel, from like Watch Dogs to Mafia 3 to other games I've covered over the years, including Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online, once again Mafia Definitive Edition, and then Mafia the Old Country, and there's plenty of games here and there in between, and currently Diablo 2, right? I went back to Diablo 2, trying out the Warlock, and I'm amazed how many views I got for my Act 4 video. I wasn't expecting that. It's at 300 views. I mean, I know there's content creators out there that get hundreds of thousands of views. I'm not that person. I think I have 1 or 2 videos on the channel that's managed to reach that level of success. It doesn't happen for me. I don't expect it to happen. I'm just grateful for everyone that does take the time to watch my content. So I was pleasantly surprised to see that my Act 4 Diablo 2 video was doing quite well. And guess what? I'm continuing with Diablo 4 this week. Yeah, we're going to Diablo 4 to try out Vessel of Hatred. So I'm going to play through Vessel of Hatred over the next few weeks on the channel. I'm going to put that out on Wednesday. Well, this Wednesday. And then next week, I'm going to probably do something else for that Wednesday. I don't want to talk about that because if you look at the calendar, then you probably know what's going on. You know what's going to happen. It's a tradition on the channel. But yeah, over the next 3 weeks, there'll be an episode of my playthrough of Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. And there might just be another Diablo video that I might have out on Monday. So it's something else I'm going to have on Monday because I really don't have anything else idea-wise except for one thing. So I'll put that out Monday. But yeah, that's the plan going into, I guess, the rest of March and April. And Kane's here. Hello, Kane.
Happy birthday, GB.
It's not my
birthday. On the
birthday.
channel. Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing. How are you?
I'm all right. Just here to join the celebration.
Yay!
Channel anniversary. Anyone got any confetti or something? Or a
Woo! Cake? Yeah, I have half of a soda pop left.
Yeah, let's
See,
crack that open.
here's what I do. This is gonna be funny to some of y'all, but
Okay.
I drink half a can one day. I attempt this. Okay. Now, if it wasn't for Riley, I'm blaming Riley for this. By the way, I love her, but I'm blaming her. If I didn't have Riley in my life, which by the way, I'm very grateful to have Riley in my life along with all my friends I've made along the way, including Kane. If I didn't have Riley, who loves soda, there would be no soda in this house. So I blame her for this, okay? Subtle peer pressure, even though she's like, well, I don't want you drinking my soda. Stop doing it. I can't help it. But what I do is I try to discipline myself to have half a can a day. So I'll open the can, and I'll pour a little half of it into a cup, put it back in the fridge, and then the next day I'll finish it off. So that's what I do, because I mean I do like soda. It's just that I know it's bad for you. I mean, at least this one is actual sugar cane and not high fructose corn syrup or aspartame or any other toxic shit. But it's not exactly a health drink,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the degree of my celebration, is consuming half a can of cola.
Nice.
So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. So what have you been up to this week?
Not much. I was meant to, do some streams this week, but real life complications got in the way, and also.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a funny story for y'all. It's not really funny considering what happened to me, but it's kind of funny.
Okay.
It fucking happened to me of all people. So I'm just walking around my home one day, just chilling, just walking, and bear in mind obviously the little things that are on the doors thresholds, I think they're called.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah. Yeah.
specifically the little fuckers that have loose nails, for example, right?
Ooh. Yeah, I think I see where this is
I
going.
was just walking, and I caught a bit of skin on it.
Ow.
And it's the kind of caught, as I mean by it ripped a good chunk off.
Ow.
I have no idea how I managed that of all, like, with that.
That happens.
Yeah. I've just got, like, Murphy's Law or some shit going on my end, I guess.
Yeah.
So, it's been kind of a bitch to walk for a few days, but I'm a lot better now, let's say, compared to, like, Monday, for example.
Yeah. No, that sucks, man, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many times where something like that's happened to me, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Come on.
I mean, thankfully, I didn't need to go, like, to the hospital. It was one of them things that I could just put something over and just, you know, like, not have it go bad.
Yeah.
And thankfully, it's not infected, so that's the main thing I'm glad regarding the whole ordeal. Like, it's just turned into, like, a scab now, pretty much.
Ouch. But hopefully it heals. But yeah, don't forget the Rocket Voltic is free for anyone that cares.
Oh, yeah, it is free. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder.
Isn't the warehouse still free, too?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what they said, so I just kept it up there for now. But so I mean, it's nice to take advantage of the freebies in the game and all the other.
Did you got the ramp buggy as well, right?
Yeah, I got that. I managed to remember Wednesday, so
Nice.
I logged in Wednesday. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and grab that before I forget. I gotta switch this. Switch it to on. All right, we got the HUD back up. I like to turn off the HUD whenever I'm doing a screenshot, so I needed one for the channel. In case y'all don't know why Balling Broke is in the background, some of you know why. It's because that was where my first video took place, my very first idea. So some of you know I have this thing where I have like tons of ideas right in my head. I'm not saying they're all good ideas. Very few of them are diamonds in the rough. Most of them are like, what the fuck is this? But anyways, so that was the inspiration for my very first video, because I was sending ideas to Rockstar about GT Online. Like, I would email them because they had the email. And that's why I finally decided, you know, why am I doing this when I could just like create a new channel and just make videos about ideas and other stuff I want to do. And then I kept going back and forth. Okay, well, what will the first video be? Like, and I kept debating whether or not I wanted to do it, right? And I also saw other creators back in the early days of GT Online. Some of them are still around, and a lot of them have gotten worse when it comes to the clickbait. But back in 2014, they were kind of okay. But yeah, they've gotten worse. And I thought, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. And finally, I just had this idea about bad sports and like Ball and Broke. I'm like, well, why don't they use Ball and Broke as a means to punish players? I mean, wouldn't that be funny if you like became a bad sport and you got sent to Ball and Broke? But I mean, you couldn't just. They had to have activities, right? You couldn't just sit there because that would kind of suck. But what if it was actually like a prison where you had like prison stuff you could do? And so that's where the idea for my Ball and Broke video came from, and that, as they say, the rest is history. But yeah, you know,
like I'm kind of curious, with like odd jobs also be a thing in like the prison video too?
Yeah, I mean, I guess since we've added odd jobs, I mean, I guess there'd be like a laundry room. Maybe you could like fold laundry, or maybe you could go down and work on like license plates, or you know, typical stuff that prisoners have to do. You know, because there are jobs in prisons. Maybe you have to go work on a chain gang. I don't know. I mean, chain gangs aren't really a thing anymore, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a similar video for GTA 6 Online.
You know what, dude? For your first idea video, that needs to be the first.
I'm probably going to. I thought about that the other day. I'm like, you know what? That'd be the funniest thing if I just did that.
Yeah. Just find out what the prison's called, like.
Yeah. Well.
In the GTA 6.
Yeah, but I'll wait. I'll wait till 6 Online comes out and then I'll do it. But it's not. It probably won't be my. It's not gonna be my very first 6 Online video, but it's definitely something I'm going to do to pay homage to Ball and Broke. And I still think the idea has some merit to it, like 12 years later. And I think that it does seem like that they may even flesh out that new prison, because obviously, if you go by the trailer, you know, Lucia is actually in prison. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just an idea. Okay, so I need to pull up my silly rocket Voltic. So, we might as well use that.
Yeah. You can also like customize it too, so you can make it like
Oh, yeah.
super fast if you want.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. You can call it through the mechanic. I was debating whether or not I had to call it through the mechanic or Pegasus. It's like...
Yeah.
All right, so where is LSIA? Where the fuck is
If
it?
it's not working through there, try using the interaction menu.
Oh yeah, let me do that
To push the
instead.
vehicle that way.
Let me do that instead. Service vehicles?
Special vehicles. You know, like
Okay.
The, it's in the,
Yeah, I found that. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, you can tell I haven't bothered with these in a quick minute. I got them a long time ago on the Xbox, but these vehicles people don't really touch anymore. I mean, they're kind of outdated.
And it kind of sucks as well because I remember the hype around them when they were first announced with import export. And you know, the fun story. These vehicles are the reason why I found your channel.
Oh,
So,
really?
thank these vehicles. Yeah, because I was trying to look for a video about. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Ruiner, and I think you made a video about the Ruiner. And yeah, so the rest is history. That's why I subbed. And
Wow.
then we met in that one July stream in 2017.
Wow.
For the first time.
Yeah, it is always cool hearing how people came across the channel. So it's always interesting. Like, oh, that's neat. Because it's like I came across Carrick's channel, ACG, because of a GTA video, and that's how I became friends with him, and was part of his podcast in the early days, and then I moved on. But I watched his review of Crimson Desert, and it was, as usual, it's a pretty good review by Carrick over at ACG. What's up, Fern? How's it going? Sheep Taco Man, member for 43 months. Thank you, Fern. 12 years of hardcore grinding. Congrats, GB. I wouldn't say hardcore. I mean, I'm a filthy casual, as y'all know. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not a grinder. Kane, do you think I'm a grinder? I don't think I'm a grinder.
Well, if I had to think of a GTA player type for you, I'd say it's more of a casual grinder, probably.
I'm a filthy casual, as I would say.
Like, I'd say...
Can I have a ride, mister?
Like, back in the peak, we definitely did grind a lot of the heists. Cayo and Casino.
I left my Volta got stuck down there, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Fair dues.
I'll put it back in the storage. That didn't me using my Voltic didn't last long. But yeah, I mean, like, for example, our friend Pat, aka the professional, like, he's obviously a grinder. I'm not a grinder. Like
he is the grinder.
You're right. He is the grinder. Like if we have like a top 5 or top 3, I would say he's easily in the top 5 or top 3 when it comes to grinders in GTA. But me, no, I'm just more about doing the heists. It's like that's how I make my money. Is we just grind heists, and sometimes a little bit of passive income from like the nightclub hub. Sometimes I just have that in the back of my mind while we're goofing off or doing heists. And then occasionally I'm like, oh yeah, let me go to the nightclub real quick. Oh, cool, I got a few bucks in there, sweet.
Oh boy, 500K!
Sheep Taco Man says, congrats on being a filthy casual then. Thank you.
Hooray!
I mean, it's true. I mean, obviously I've loved games since I was a kid, right? But let's just be honest about me. I'm not an epic pro gamer. I'm not a sweat lord. Even games I dump tons of hours into, I am not good at any. I mean, I would say I'm not bad at them. Okay, I'm decent, average, maybe sometimes above average. But like case in point, like Diablo 2. I've been playing Diablo 2 since I was probably your age, Kane. That's how old I am. But even then, I'm not an epic pro like nightmare hell level Diablo 2 player, as some people have become painfully aware of. My most recent playthrough of Diablo 2 with the Warlock, and expect the same with Diablo 4 whenever I start putting out my Vessel of Hatred playthroughs. Which spoilers I've already recorded. I mean you will notice because I did get a haircut. So Riley and I got haircuts yesterday. I look normal. I look a little bit more civilized, right, than I have been. I will not look that way in part 1, 2, or 3 of Vessel of Hatred because I've already recorded them. So people will be like, why do you look like this? Because I recorded those prior to my haircut. What would you say you're good at? I'm good at ideas. I think I'm pretty decent at making videos. I'm not the best, but I have some ideas. I have people skills. I'm really good at dealing with people. What the hell is wrong with you people? What about that?
Jesus Christ. There we go. That
What,
works.
what is it you say you do here? If you watch Office Space, you get the reference. But yeah, there. I don't know. I think what it really comes down to is, I guess my attitude is always like, what do other people think I'm good at? And then I go with that. So if people tell me like, hey, what am I good at, GB? And if I know you well enough, then I can probably deduce, all right, from my experience, you're pretty good at this, this, and this. But my problem is I'm very self-critical. I'm not as bad as I once was. But I'm still critical. And what are you doing? Why are you walking away from the wheel? What the hell?
Don't let you spin the wheel for some reason.
Can I?
The hell?
That was weird. Like I even did spin the wheel. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's do it. Let's get some RP.
Yeah,
Let's get some P and Qs here. Let's get a discount on something I'll never use, or more chippies.
RP.
Yay! Some clothing I'll never use. An orange diamond hoodie. Oh, thank you. How generous.
Oh, that is so generous, Rockstar. They give you a hoodie.
Yeah, I'll never use it.
Oh shit, we got Fern in the lobby!
Oh, Fern's here. Okay. Welcome, Fern.
Big Fern.
I mean, if you ever had Discord, you're always welcome to join us in voice chat in Discord. I'd have to set that up, but it's not a big deal. It's just that Discord can be kind of annoying when it comes to the settings. But what am I good at? Like I said, I got a vivid imagination. But the problem is, anytime I try to write something over the years, I come up with an idea for something and I'll write it, and then I research it, and then I come to realize that somebody else already did something similar. And I'm like, okay. And then I just kind of throw it away. It's like, fuck it. I think that's my problem. I just have an overactive imagination, and that's really the reason why I started the channel, was because when it came to this game, I had so many ideas for the channel, and I got tired of emailing them to Rockstar and probably just going to the spam file. And I said, you know what, since there's other YouTube creators out there making GTA content, and I was tired of the political channel, which still exists. I bring it back every now and then. Oh, I see how it's going to be. Fine, be that way. Why the fuck did I... Oh, you guys boosted. That's why I did that. Okay. Because I suddenly went into flash mode for a second. It was like, what? Why am I running so fast? It's because I was running when you hit the boost, and I guess it increased my speed. But anyways, so I feel like at the end of the day, my channel is a good place for me to put my ideas. And also have met some really nice people. Like Fern, like Kane, like Yuji, and Riley, and the rest of you. Hey Gibson, what's up Gibson? How you doing today?
Oh, come on, Fern. He's a married man. And you are too.
Hey, you know,
Come on.
it is what it is.
Freaky Fern.
Freaky Fern, I like that.
Yeah. Getting freaky, even though it's not Friday.
I guess we could go. Well, I guess we'll wait for Yuji, then we could go do some Gerald missions. I don't know, or we're just hanging out, chilling.
Hells, yeah.
Let me look at my graphic real quick that I made. All right, so.
Oh, Tesla. You destroyed a Tesla. Let's go.
No.
Good work, Fern.
Yeah, Elon will cry now. Let's see. Gerald missions triple money. Community series triple money. Document forgery double money. The weekly challenge, don't care. Yeah, oh yeah, bunker research. Whoop-de-doo. Double production speed.
Oh boy.
Woo. Oh yeah, it'll be our little secret. That's what I tell all the guys. Anyways, moving on. So, let's see. We have Gerald missions. We could do that. What else could we do today? We could talk about random topics. Whatever everybody wants to talk about, we'll discuss. Anything. If it's political, we'll limit the topic because I know a lot of you just want to ignore that shit, and I don't blame you. Me too. But unfortunately, as most of you are painfully aware of, there are times when it's very difficult to ignore it. Especially how much more insane things seem to be getting. Alright, I'm getting my Baltic back. Maybe this time it'll last longer and I won't get it stuck so quickly. Alright, so let me go over here. My Rakic Voltica. I don't know if I'm gonna bother customizing it. It's like, oh, that costs money though. I'm saving money for my Fluffalows. Because I got, you know, I got plans. I have dreams coming true. I'm guessing my hope is best case scenario, April 2nd we get the Fluffalos, right, Rockstar? Because I think that's it, right? Right, Kane? I think that's the only thing that hasn't been dripped.
Oh, yeah, I don't think... I think that's all that's left, like the Fluffalos, I think, and the new, like, dispatch work for kids.
Yeah, but that's obviously going to be put into the game at the same time, so...
Yeah, that's what I was meaning, like, that's basically all that's left as far as I know. Oh, wait, actually, the 420 stuff, I think that's also needs to be drip fed. Like, there's a 420 survival at,
True.
the hippie camp.
Yeah, so this is what
Franklin goes through in the Alien Quest side quest.
Yeah, so
single player.
This is what I think they're going to do. If, hypothetically, they've moved on from event weeks to just monthly events like Red Dead Online, I could see all that working together, like the new police cars, right? And the 420 stuff. Yeah. So they could put all that together in one monthly to-do, right? So in April, because, you know, like you said, 420. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did that.
Yeah. Or knowing Rockstar, they will stretch out the entire 420 event just for the month of April.
Of course they will.
The police stuff just to piss us off.
Yeah, they'll do it. Don't worry, they're gonna stretch that. Of course they are. We're used to this by now. I'll at least put the nameplate. I'm not gonna bother with anything else, but I will put my nameplate on it.
Like, I'm trying to remember which update it was that they really stretched the drip feed out for.
It's been a few.
Because there was one I remember where it was really, like, taking the piss. I think it was Mercenaries, probably. I just remember, like, the major highlight of that was, like, the Halloween stuff and, like, the pizza deliveries, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Or, not the pizza deliveries. I can't remember. It's been a long time. That's how long it's been.
No, I mean, recently they have been stretching things out more. So that is happening.
The barrel was also a good example as well.
Yeah.
The barrel bounties.
Oh God, those. Yeah, but so I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that April we're gonna get the cars, and I think that we're gonna get the 420 stuff, and then May I guess they'll announce the final update to GT Online, or the final big update, the June update, because they want to get that out of the way so they can start promoting GTA 6.
Yeah. I definitely see, like, June and especially July being, like, the major point where the marketing begins. Like, obviously after the final update's been marketed, of course.
Yeah. So I think that, I mean, in my head, I think that's what they would do, is they want to give some focus to GT Online, some remaining focus. Mm-hmm. And then once the update, the summer update comes out, and I feel like it's probably going to be June, because a lot of us are of the opinion that the December update was meant to be a little bit larger, but because of GTA 6 being delayed again, they had to scramble and they had to make some tweaks and cut some things out or postpone some things. Oof, didn't mean to cream that poor dude. Oof, poor guy.
like there's a lot of cut text messages as well.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why like that theory, happened. And it doesn't feel like far-fetched because remember, like when the delay, like the second delay happened, the one where it changed to November 2026.
Yeah.
Like that just came out of fucking nowhere.
True. Yeah,
and it's
that's
probably
true.
like when the update was like probably still being made, they were under the assumption that the release date was still May, and so they just had to hackle and chop up and slash a lot of stuff from the
Yeah,
December update and throw into this current update that'll be coming out in late summer.
Exactly. They just had to scramble, So that's what they did. I think they just moved some things. They may have even had that planned, right? Where they're like, okay, well, as a contingency, we could divide this update in half if we need to.
Yeah.
And that's probably what they did. Okay, let me find some Gerald missions.
All right.
Deal breaker. Okay, this is a 4-player, so we can do this one. Because obviously we're not going to do the 2-player ones because we can't, because we have more than 2 players. So there.
Yeah.
There's something to do in the background while we... Alright. Send you guys invites. So I think they'll just... I think it'll be an early release. I could be... Look, I've been wrong in my predictions. I am wrong about things. But I do feel like they want to get the summer update out of the way so they can focus on GTA 6.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll cover all that good stuff when the time comes.
Yeah. And we'll probably do a co-stream like we have been for the recent updates.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm not looking forward to. I guess it's kind of a tradition. Waking up at like right before 4 a.m. in the morning, my time. But, yeah. Alright, go to the drug deal. God, these are so bottom tier missions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised, like, I remember that, like, you even remember this is a Gerald mission, because this is such a forgettable mission. Like, what even happens in this mission? We just steal a package and that's it?
Yeah, it's one for the Gerald missions were starter missions for when you're first starting the game. Kind of meant to introduce you to the basics, Like, you're working your way up, ideally. Like, with the clothes on your back, coming, from Liberty City, being picked up by Lamar. Slowly working your way up the ranks, putting more money in your pocket so you can buy that ideal garage, the 2-car garage, then the apartment with the 6-car garage, then eventually the high-end apartment with 10 cars.
Oh, yeah.
That was the life back then. That was the goal, the dream.
I just remember, like, how chaotic, like, what was it, Eclipse Towers, I think it's called?
Yeah.
I remember that was the best one at the time.
Yeah.
That and Tinsel Towers. I remember that entire area of the map, a lot of the time, was a freaking war zone on the PS3.
Yeah, back in the old days.
It's like, man, I just want to put my car in my garage, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Stop blowing me up.
Hey, at least PvP was kind of fun back then. It wasn't too ridiculous.
It was fun until some asshole got into like a tank and then just started killing everyone.
Even then, there were ways to counter the tank, though. So
yeah,
like,
it was still kind of annoying.
Yeah, but I prefer it over the way PvP is now.
Oh yes, same.
Yuji says, just got... Okay, no worries, Yuji. No rush, man. Andre, what's up, Andre? How's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend along with everybody else. So we're just reminiscing about the channel because this weekend is the 12-year anniversary of the channel, and we're also talking about the early days of GTA Online because these missions coincide with the early days because these were the starting missions with Gerald because Lamar introduces you to Gerald. You do missions for Lamar, you do missions for Gerald, you do missions for Simeon, and then eventually you move up to Ron and Trevor, and then Lester, and then Martin, of course, Mr. Madrazo. But yeah, long before the businesses, long before heists, contact missions were the thing. This is how we made the money back then. Long ass time ago. shit. Alright.
All these people that complain about payouts, like nowadays, saying this isn't a Cayo Perico payout. Oh, my boy, you do not know what we went through back in 2014.
Yeah. Yeah, a good payout back then was maybe like getting like $20,000 for a mission. You're like, oh boy, I got 20K. Woo! A few more of these and I'll be able to get that high-end apartment.
Come on, guys. It's getting the fourth here. Classic 2014 type vehicle.
Yeah. Well, that's why I grabbed one off the streets, because I was kind of going retro with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a good thing for like newer players, right? That there is plenty of ways to make money in the game, and it just, I find it ridiculous when people complain about that. I'm like, what do you talk about? There's no way to make money in the game. There's tons of ways to make money. I mean, for example, there's a login reward happening right now, where all you gotta do is log into the fucking game in 72 hours from the time you log in. Rockstar is gonna give you $1 million in the game. I mean, there you go.
That's freebie. That's a free one on them.
Yeah. Then there's the weekly challenges you can do, and like, and that's just the beginning. I mean, all the odd jobs pay, and sometimes odd jobs pay more, and you don't have to really own anything to do the odd jobs. I mean, the game provides a taxi, it provides the fire truck, it provides the beamer for the big pharma little missions you can do.
Yep, and not just that, little like scooter for the pizza deliveries.
Yeah, that the Bobcat and Group 6 security missions. I mean.
Oh yeah, the trucks. That too.
Yeah.
Now keep your mouth shut about me here.
And not just that, but also don't forget Cluck and Bell and what else? You know, the No Way stuff. Those are also free for new players too. You don't need to own anything to do them.
Fern says, Kane, where'd you get your license?
I got it off like a vending machine for like $2.
Nice.
But it's one of them vending machines where you have to like keep hitting it until it falls out because it gets stuck halfway through.
All right, I guess the only one we got option is last play, because they never went back to rework the voting system. It's in shambles. And don't press refresh whatever you do, because whatever comes up in refresh will not be contact missions. TJ, what's up, TJ? How's it going?
Had that happen like last weekend, didn't we, when we were playing?
Yeah, because we were just goofing off playing. What was last week? Oh, raw missions.
Raw missions.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember because we kept doing them goofy challenges on wet workers.
Oh god, let's not bring that up. That.
Yeah. Enough about that. The better.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put it on hard, by the way.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Okay.
All good. Hey TJ, by the way.
But yeah, I hope you've been well, TJ. But yeah, I mean it's just funny. Way it's gone. Ken got his license from Lewis? Probably.
Yeah.
But,
he's the guy who made the vending machine.
Lewis is on the streets. You know, he's trying to make that money, you know, and, you know, Kane walks up to him and is like, hey, you need a license? And he's like, yeah. Like, good, I got a license for you.
Hell yeah, and I could drive. Let's go.
There you go. I wonder if like 6 Online will make it to where you actually have to have a license to drive, a license to fly. I guess similar to like driving school.
I'm gonna get like a 4-seater so we can get that.
Yeah, let's do that. Try to get something.
I thought we should have done like prior.
Yeah, because I kind of want to keep the ambiance of these missions, you know, with like old school stuff.
Oh, well, I brought out the Sultan Classic. That's not a classic vehicle.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, it's a 4-seater.
As long as it's a regular vehicle, you know, nothing like sci-fi, I guess.
Don't worry, it ain't no like TARDIS, man.
Well, there
This
we
ain't
go.
No Doctor Who shit we're about to be going through.
No.
Oh, actually, you know, now bring up the topic of Doctor Who. Did you hear about the 2 missing episodes that got recovered?
Oh yeah, the old. Is it just the audio?
No, the full-on episode was recovered.
Okay.
It was found.
Okay. Yeah, during like William Hartnell era.
Yep, William Hartnell.
Okay.
And it was two really like really interesting lost episodes as well, because it was like a 12-part story.
Okay.
And it's been 2 episodes that like the Doctor Who like missing episodes community has been looking for like basically decades at this point.
And somebody just happened to have them.
Yeah, they just found them, and I can't remember where they found them, but I think it
I think
was
it was
like
garage sale, I think, or something.
Garage.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
I just remember it was like a private collector,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of ordeal.
Yeah, you know what's really sad though, is that there are a lot of shows from, like I guess the early days of TV broadcasting in both America and Britain, that don't exist anymore because they would record episodes and then they would re-record over the episodes, and so there's so many shows out there that we'll never know about.
Mm-hmm.
That might have had some interesting, funny stuff that might have been like classics, long gone,
And it's just a shame as well because like that's how they like got rid of tapes back in the day. They just had to junk them or destroy like the tapes to reuse like the can.
Yeah.
It's just a shame.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like the problem is like it just creates so much lost media, and then basically a lot of shows and episodes are just completely missing. As a result.
I don't think that's gonna work, Fern.
You'll have to take my salt, my friend.
Hey, Red, how's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, I guess Fern is off today because he's goofing off with us.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah,
You
this.
should come join us too, TJ.
Yeah, more the merrier.
Oh, I just noticed you used the code. Hello, YouTube.
I hate Windows.
Oof.
Yeah, I hate Windows too.
No, it's literally once I joined, it just messed up my whole audio settings. Thanks very
Ooh.
much.
Yeah. Windows has been screwing up lots of stuff lately.
Yeah, I think I've got it fixed now.
Nice. And hello,
Been a
YouTube.
media boy.
Hello. How we doing, boys?
We're just
Doing good.
reminiscing about lots of things today.
Oh, very good.
Channel, older contact missions, and we were talking about older Doctor Who episodes and the fact that like there's so many movies or mainly TV shows that were recorded on Hollywood and on the BBC that no longer exist because the studios were so lazy that instead of saving those reel-to-reels from these episodes of these shows that are gone, they would just re-record over them. So there's a lot of content that once existed, gone forever. It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, and the thing that kind of like annoys me as well is like I do understand like the reason why they junked the tapes, but it's like is it not that difficult, BBC or whoever it was at the time, like to at least find an extra warehouse to store some tapes in, Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like it's kind of funny as well because like I remember like reading this like when I was like looking about like a lot of missing Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah.
I remember when like reading this and they were saying like, oh, the VHS bus, we gotta get the in on that and
Yeah.
air lost episodes, and then the BBC realized, oh shit, we just threw out a bunch of episodes. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, funny and tragic at the same time. TJ, how much longer are we going? Oh, we're done with the stream. Goodbye, everybody. Just kidding. We're going. Yeah. Probably for at least 2 more hours. Just usually my streams go on at least 2.5, 3 hours. So this one will probably go on for probably 2 more. It's only been almost an hour. Jeez. Time flies today. Well, see, that's a good stream. See, it's a good stream when that's happening. It's a bad stream when you're sitting here going like, oh my God. Like, what, why is time moving so slow?
It's only been 30 minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
and most of the time it's not like that, but very rare occasions it's like,
Yeah.
But today it seems like a fun chill stream. Oh yeah, you're welcome to join, TJ. We're going all night. Fuck that.
No.
All nighters, please no fun.
My celebration ends in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 tops. And I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna go 4 hours sometimes, but I don't know if Gerald missions probably aren't enough to make me want to go on that long. If it's something new, then yeah, new and fun. But these content missions are still good. It's just that I've played them many times, you know. So. I found it with the sheep tacos. Boom.
Let's go.
Delicious sheep tacos. Mine. Num 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 num.
Sweet.
All right. See, Fern, I find it ironic that you didn't look in there, but it's okay. That's what I'm here for. Hey, Fern has a new friend. Well, goodbye, Fern's friend.
No.
There. All right. What?
Not his friend.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, we have to move back from. We got to protect Kane. So.
Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah, the bikers are come after us with this freaking vehicle.
Yeah, it takes a few seconds, but Fern will get the message. Delay and all that.
Oh, yes.
So what have you been up to, Yuji?
I just got home, myself and the missus, and the dog decided to go to the beach for the day.
You all went to the beach? Nice.
Yeah, because for once it's actually lovely weather here, so we decided, why not?
Sweet.
Nice weather here too.
Yeah, I know. It's actually kind of a nice change, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice like having actual weather and not seeing like just God taking a leak on us for like 24 hours, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, you wake up, you feel somewhat happy, you look out the window, you're just like, oh God.
Like I swear, like God sees the British Isles and like, you know, the island of Ireland. He sees us. He sees just our two islands as just his personal pissing spot, I swear. That's how it feels.
It seems that way.
Oh, it sounds like you had a fun day. That's cool. So I guess Gina's feeling much better?
Yeah, the sea air kind of really helped her clear her head. And plus the dog enjoyed himself too much. I swear to God, trying to get that little bastard back in the car was like next to impossible.
Yeah. That's kind of the way my nephews are whenever they go to the beach. It's like, I don't know what it is about them, but they're not afraid to go into the water. Like, it's like, it's to the point where you have to literally drag them out of the water.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, come on, get out. We gotta go home.
Come on.
And the oldest one is turning 6 in a week, I think, or 2 from now. And the younger one's like, I guess he'll be 5 coming up in the summer. So they're still really young, and yet they love going to the beach, and they love going into the water. I mean, they obviously have flotation devices when they go out into the water because they have to. But they do know both how to swim. So, because they took classes.
Oh, nice.
So they really like going to the beach and swimming around.
Yeah, I think my dog ended up having the time of his life.
That's good.
You just like see him like in the water, all you just see is the top of his head and just this huge smile on his face. I'm like, we're not gonna get him back in the car, are we?
Yeah.
Just going for a swim.
Paddling away, minding his own business.
Well, my cat gets excited when we go on the balcony. That's his degree of adventures. Well, he found a way to go downstairs, and I had to block it off because, like, one day I was just chilling out there on the balcony. I was like, "Where's my cat?" I couldn't find him, and I just happened to look down on the grass, and he took the steps. He snuck around and went down there. It was just down there in the backyard, and I'm like, do I really want him down there? I mean, because we do have wild animals out here, so my concern is if I allowed him to do that eventually he could run across either a snake or possibly like a raccoon or a fox or something. And there's also other cats that roam the neighborhood, so that could be problematic. And so I decided, you know what, I don't really want him, even though the dog's not here anymore, sadly, I don't really want him to go into the backyard. So I had to come up with a way to block the way that he was able to sneak down the stairwell. Fortunately, I fixed it, but But sadly, I think he's come to accept it. At first, he wasn't happy about it, but then he's like, "Oh, I guess I can't go downstairs anymore." No,
I suppose I don't have a choice.
no. In the meantime, you want some sheep tacos? I ate them all though. They were at the university. They're all sold out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're all in the streamer's bellies, guys. Like,
Not me.
Hey, I just got here. I got none.
No.
I could have had one, but I wasn't in the area when it happened, so I never got
Yeah.
to sheep
Right.
tacos.
That's right. All
I'm
gone.
gonna make like a sad TikTok edit because I never got my fucking, sheep tacos.
Yeah. I haven't had any good tacos in a while, to be honest. I haven't found. I know there's got to be a few decent places around here that has street tacos. Because I mean, I live outside Austin, for crying out loud, so you think there would be.
Yeah.
But all right, so far, no luck in finding.
What, the figure?
Oh, we
We
said.
already.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
found it.
My bad, my bad.
Oh, you're doing that mission? Oh, well, thank God I'm not a part of that.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we found them all. Good job, everybody. I'm just kind of here. Ow, fucker. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, it's okay today out here. I mean, it's warmer than I would like it to be in March. So I wish it was a few degrees cooler. It's it's 83 right now, so that's not too bad. I mean, well, Fahrenheit, but I think it's gonna be hitting almost 90. I think this week. I'm like, nah, it's too soon. Can we wait till May or June to start hitting those temperatures, please?
Damn, that's 28, like, in Celsius. Damn,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it gets hot here in Central Texas. And we've already
Makes sense.
hmm?
I was just saying, makes sense because south.
Yeah, this is basically where the Southwest begins, you know. But yeah, I mean it gets hot down here, and we've already been under fire warnings, so and it just makes me dread what's to come this summer. I feel like it's gonna get worse. Of course, it's like almost everything's getting worse. I went to the gas station the other day, and usually I put like $20 in, and it's usually enough to get my truck like over half of the tank. But thanks to our current administration and other stuff going on, see what y'all want to do, bad companies or deal with it, or
I'm fine either way.
okay, our fast pet. I guess fast pet, and we'll grab you, G, now that he's here.
Yeah, let's do fast pedaling. This is the one where we have to like steal the drugs. So that's easy.
But anyways, went to the gas station, and here in Texas, it's regular unleaded is approaching $4. So good job, GG's. All right. So I sent it by you, G. So I guess you have a chance to grab it. Yeah, Orange Man's. I agree. Oh, damn it. Stuart got it. I mean, Stuart hasn't gotten in, but he's got the invite. You have to be quick, UG. But I sent it to my friend, all my friends.
Stuart, if you're seeing this, feck off. It's private.
What do you mean it's private?
Oh, I know why. Because like when we started the mission, we were in a friend lobby, and then it turned into like a fucking invite. Hold on, let me see if this trick works. Let me see if the PlayStation personal invite works.
All right, yeah, do that. It's almost.
That's usually
Wait,
like my solution.
hold on, hit the brakes. Fern, are you telling me that regular gas, just bottom tier regular gas, is $9 in California right now? Seriously? Brian, hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going? Happy 12th anniversary. Thank you very much, Brian. Yeah, we'll find something else to do when we get more people. We're just goofing off, even if it's just driving around being stupid and reminiscing and talking about a wide variety of topics and discussions. But we're just doing this for now, just to do something. Unleaded is $9 in California. How the hell do y'all do that? That's insane. That's like twice as amount. That's twice the amount of what I'm paying here. It's like, geez. That's like just for one single gallon. And that, like I said, for my Honda Ridgeline, I mean, that just barely fills up half a tank now. I mean, fortunately, I do work from home and I only get out whenever I have to go get groceries or run some errands, or appointments for Riley. You have to take out a loan? Yeah, I probably have to donate blood or sell a kidney or something. Jeez, that's insane.
It fucking feels like that. That is crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Tommy? How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. All right, now we got a crew. All right, let's go do mission.
And again, the whole fuel situation going on right now is like a fucking crazy situation in itself.
Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Remember, guys, no more wars.
Are we each going to a different thing?
I mean, I guess, unless like Fern and like UG are going together for this one.
I don't know. I mean, because there's four.
Fern just jumped in, so I suppose I'm stuck with him.
Okay.
All right.
Just tell me what you guys are going for, and I'll go for something else, I guess.
We're going for the wacky backy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the San Francisco, which is the pills.
Okay. I guess I'll go for the razor blade. Once I grab a car.
I didn't even mean to make that as like a joke.
That works.
It does.
I guess it kind of works when we're in California in this game.
Right, I'm going old school with my Zentorno. Your dad rants about the gas prices? Yeah, I mean, because you also live out in California, so I can imagine how that pisses people off. Jeez. It's like,
but remember, guys, we're getting no more wars.
Yeah, totally.
No more wars, guys.
Yeah, I saw one post that was kind of spreading yesterday. And by the way, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. The planet stopped so he could get off, basically.
Yeah.
But
good old Chuck.
Yeah, he's gone. But so this dad posted got a photo from his son who's serving in the military, and he was being served steak and lobster. And this happened like a month ago, prior to the first attack on Iran. And by the way, Tommy Angelo Jr., thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Love your videos. Super chat's always greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Tommy. I will add you to the wall. But so he's like, oh, look how well the military and Trump are treating our servicemen and women by giving them such delicious dinners. And people were like, dude, I hate to break it to you, but whenever the military gives our soldiers and sailors really good meals like steak and lobster, that's not a good thing. It's basically, kind of like a tradition in the military, kind of like maybe not necessarily a last meal, but So a lot of people were having to give him the bad news because I don't know. I think he seemed a little oblivious to that reality. So if they're doing that again, it's obvious what's coming next. But yeah, sorry to go to that point. All right. Anyways, they're dead. Okay, someone go in. Yep.
Now I can let you do this damn thing.
Oh. Hey, I don't want to play baseball. Go away.
Blood thinks he's Claude Speed with that baseball bat.
Yeah. Yeah, but the world is just becoming insane. Well, I mean, it's already insane. It's just getting crazier.
It's very, very interesting times we're living in.
Yeah.
And I guess it's testing a lot of people, like, mentally and, like, physically right now,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I just want to live to, watch Spider-Man 4 play GTA 6. Is that so hard to ask?
Yeah.
These days it
so
is.
fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing. Most people on the planet right now just want to be able to live their lives and not worry about war or because a lot of people already have things tough enough, especially if you're happen to be born in certain parts of the world where economically it's not as good as other parts, which sucks. But they try to make do, right? They do the best they can, yeah. So most people just want to be left the fuck alone and just want to be able to live their lives. And sadly, there's just some people that get in power that, well, just aren't content, They're just, they have it way better than most people do. And yet it's not enough for them. Imagine a 50 cent DLC in GTA 6. Well, he's too busy saving my hometown of Shreveport right now. 50 cents is a very busy man. So it's so crazy that within a year after I left Shreveport, he started, like, I guess his company, what G Unit started, like, getting heavily involved in investing in Shreveport of all places. So I'm like, man, I missed that. I could have been part of it, but I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Accident of a life.
Yeah, perhaps. Alright, keep going. But yeah, I hate bringing up that shit while we're trying to talk about other things. But sadly, it's just, it comes up because it's becoming harder and harder to avoid discussing it with all the nonsense going on. And look, I'll always, when it comes to these streams, I'll always prioritize other things, right? If there's other topics to bring up that are more fun and more interesting, then yeah. But sometimes it can't be avoided, sadly. But regarding Spider-Man, Brand New Day, I hope it turns out to be decent. Hopefully.
That first trailer, like that full trailer, I'm, you know what? I'm a bit bummed out the black suit is probably not gonna be in the movie. But hey, the Man Spider plot from the 90s series, I'm all for that. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I am all for it.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, I do think they're once again hiding other characters, just like they did with No Way Home.
Yeah.
Because I saw people talking about them. Like, yeah, there's in the one scene of the trailer, yeah, they're probably intentionally adding out some additional characters. I don't know if it's Punisher and Hulk. That's the theory at the moment. But yeah, as many others have inquired, like if Peter Parker's poor, then how can he afford an expensive phone? How is that possible? Maybe somebody.
He's just had the same phone since 2021.
No, it's a brand new phone, basically.
What?
Yeah. This is my headcanon. Okay, Peter Parker stops a robbery at a phone store, right? And so the owner, grateful to Spider-Man, gives Spider-Man a phone. He's like, here you go, Spider-Man, have a phone. That's what I think happened. See, because I mean, he gets a key to the city, right? So.
Yeah.
So I feel like
the key to the city. Like, sorry to go off track.
That's all right.
Talking about that one shot really interests me. So it's I guess we know how season 5 is gonna end for Daredevil. That's all.
Yeah, kind of a spoiler, but I mean, it's where are you guys each going? I guess we'll go to Vespucci.
I'll go to the one like up in Hawick.
All right, Fern and I are gonna we're gonna start in Vespucci, so by the canals. But I mean, it's obvious that Fisk can't stay in control of New York forever. Eventually, the good guys have to prevail. But it's interesting to see how what all is going to play out before we get to that point. So,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Part of me is kind of hoping that like, I doubt this is gonna happen. I really, really doubt this will happen. But I kind of hope that, like, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like, is secretly thrown in as, like, you know, one of the people that actually help out with the, you know, taking down Fisk, you know, with Daredevil, and, you know, everyone else involved in, like, Daredevil's resistance at the end of season 4. I know it's very unlikely because of, like, the legal, like, mumble jump.
I think that's a lie. You know, I think it's a lie because they've already exposed themselves. Because if there's legal mumble jumble, then how is Punisher able to be in the movie? See?
I don't know. I mean,
I think
the problem is like, if the whole rights issue from the 90s, like, that's the one thing I've always hated Marvel for doing.
Yeah.
It's just because, you know, when they sold the rights to Sony, it just added in all these complicated, like, rules and regularities to Spider-Man in, like, films.
Yeah, but I think that it's going to happen. I think it might not be a very big scene with Fisk, but I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, let me catch up with chat.
I mean, like, I don't know if you've seen this one comment as well, but, like, even Charlie Cox has even said, like, he's not in the movie, so part of me is kind of thinking, is he doing what Andrew did, like, during, like, the lead-up to No Way Home? Is that what he's doing as well?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that's the case. Cause it'd be nice to see maybe, you know, maybe like Daredevil and Hell, and maybe even the Kingpin as well.
Well, he could say I'm not in the movie, but he could also be like, but Daredevil is.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
No, Charlie Cox is not in the movie. I play a character in the movie, though. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
oh, man.
You hope they added more Ramones songs in Spider-Man? I don't know if they're gonna. We'll see. I mean, I do like the Ramones, but yeah, I hope it's decent. I mean, I do like the progression of Tom Holland's Peter Parker because he starts off as a boy, right? And now you see him as a fully grown adult. You know, who's a weathered veteran who's been through a lot of shit. So he's still Peter Parker, but he's obviously, you know, a lot has happened to him. So that's something you get, I guess we're getting from his Spider-Man that we didn't really get as much from Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's. I mean, they do go through some shit, right? But it does feel like the span of time is much larger for Tom's.
And plus, I mean, I think the main reason as well is because it's been 5 years since the last Tom Holland Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
Which is why it's probably like, it feels like, damn.
Yeah.
It has been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah. And it makes sense, you know, because he's been, you know, just doing his thing as Spider-Man, you know. And... Sinister, what's up, Sinister? How's it going? I hope you're doing well today. But I hope Brand New Day is good. I hope Masters of the Universe is good, because I'm looking forward to the new He-Man movie. Because I used to watch He-Man when I was a kid, so.
That's releasing as well. Doomsday's also releasing in December as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not as optimistic about Avengers Doomsday. I hope it's good, but I don't know. I think the problem is you can, like, the ensemble can get too large, you know. So I think going back to smaller stories, right? Like more like focus on like a handful of characters that actually make sense to be together. That allows a lot more things to get fleshed out. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
But I mean, we do have Punisher, and that's one reason why I think that if they have the ability to have Punisher, then they probably also have the ability to have Daredevil and Fisk. It's just that they might not be in as large of a capacity. And I'm sure that Sony and Disney have already worked out a lot of this. Oh, man, I get murdered. Avenge me, Sheep Taco Man. Avenge me.
Fire, right?
He-Man's coming back.
What happened to UG?
Yeah. I mean, there's a Masters of the Universe is coming out in June. I mean, they did a trailer like a month or two ago. I did a video on it. Yeah. So I just sit here in the Phantom Zone while you guys attempt to accomplish the mission.
Hop in, Fern, quick! We gotta go.
But so I think if they can get Punisher, then they can get Fisk and they can get Daredevil. We're just all acting like, oh well, because Vincent said he couldn't be in it, or Charlie said he couldn't be in it. That doesn't. Actors lie. That's what they do. They lie. That's what they're paid to do. It's basically a lie because you have to believe that this character is Spider-Man, or this character is Fisk, or this character is Daredevil, etc. It's part of, like, we allow ourselves to be lied to when we're watching movies and TV shows.
Nice flip.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Oh, thank you.
But as long as it's entertaining, as long as it's got good characters, we're okay with it because it's a lie that we're all in on, right? So people that get outraged because somebody said they weren't in the movie, but it turns out they are in the movie, it's like, why are you getting mad? Shouldn't you be happy that they were actually in the movie the whole time?
That's a nice surprise, you know?
Right. All right. I guess it ends meat.
Oh, never mind.
That doesn't matter.
So we're going to deal with it.
Either or. 50-50. But yeah, I mean, I didn't watch I heard the first two Doom movies are good. I haven't watched them. I don't know if I will. But the third one's coming out along with Doomsday. I hope Doomsday's good.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about Doom 3.
Yeah, but there was something else coming out this summer. I forgot what else was coming out this summer. And Exobrad, hello Exobrad, and thank you for the happy 12 years. Very much appreciated. Kane with some sick flips. Yeah, those are some sick flips, Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Oh, Supergirl, that's also
Oh yeah, Supergirl. Yeah. Hopefully Supergirl's okay. I'm gonna eventually watch Superman. Oh, I got it. There, silly me. Wait. I haven't. Stop being normal. I'm not normal. Why am I doing this? The Mario movie. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. I mean, I'm a huge Mario fan from when I was a kid. The first movie was all right. Not the 90s movie, but the one that came out years ago, right? It was okay.
Oh, yeah, the one from 2023.
Yeah, that one's okay, but I feel like we're skipping over too much. Like, where's Mario 2? Where's Mario 3? Where's Mario World? Where's Mario Land? Where's Mario 64? Why are we skipping?
Where's the penguin I can throw off the cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're skipping over too many movie films here. We're just jumping right to Galaxy? What are we doing?
What about Sunshine? Come on, guys.
Yeah, what about Sunshine? What about Paper Mario?
Or Luigi's Mansion. That would be a great spin-off.
Yes!
Yeah, there we go.
Give Luigi his flowers, for Christ's sake.
There we go.
Or at least have it as a
Always
side
gets the
plot.
attention. Yeah.
Like Princess Peach gives him a mansion. Like, hey, Luigi, I got a mansion for you. I've given you a mansion. Only problem is it's been kind of abandoned. It's kind of haunted.
Yeah, then she gets captured by Bowser again.
Well, that always happens.
Yeah, but the princess is in another castle, though, guys. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Toad.
Tommy, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Go play World of Tanks, okay? If you want to go to Lost Heaven, go play World of Tanks right now because they have a collab with Mafia.
Yeah, go play that.
Can we just stick to Mario being Mario, or you want to bring in Donkey Kong?
God,
Okay,
guys,
bring in the Donkey Kongs.
Guys, we're playing my level because my level takes place here. Remember the right side on the tracks?
Oh yeah, that.
We're playing my level. What's so cool?
Yeah. I could even see like a Mario Sonic crossover. That would make sense, but
I guess if they were to do it, they probably would. They just have to animate Sonic because like the current Sonic movies are like live action.
well, they would just have it where Sonic goes into the Mushroom Kingdom, right? Sonic would just be hanging out with his family in Montana, and all of a sudden gets sucked into the Mushroom Kingdom and have to help Mario out. There, that's a pretty easy way to explain it. Dr. Mario. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a movie too, where Mario actually decides to go to Mushroom Medical School and get his medical license because he's always aspired to be more than just a plumber.
I want to be a doctor.
I've always wanted to be a doctor and do the doctoring. I can be
I was
more.
told that the mushrooms, they are not a suitable source of that medical consumption.
And then he's gonna want to be a
They're just
tennis star.
mushrooms to make you big.
I want to play the tennis now because they already did the Mario Kart. So.
Oh yeah. Mario Tennis, that's definitely happening with. Could it be like the Virtual Boy game where it's all just red?
Oh yeah, one of my friends actually bought one of those back in the day.
Oh, no.
He actually let me play on it, and I was like, "Yeah, this is not good, dude."
I'm surprised it didn't fuck up your eyes. Like,
I think it kind of did, but I didn't play on it too much because I'm like, "Yeah, this is not." This was an interesting idea, but like it was like it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
See, I brought a sweet ride.
Oh, let's go, the moonbeam. Get feeling like it's GTA 3 up at this take, boy.
That's right. There we go. All right, let's roll. You suck at World of Tanks. I was almost tempted to try it out just because of the Mafia World of Tanks collab, but I think I could be wrong. I need to go watch some video, but I think they actually did. There is part of the map that actually looks like Lost Heaven. But I don't know. I found the whole concept to be silly because you show up to the Imperial Bank and the tank is already inside the bank and blows it up from the inside out. Like, how the fuck did the tank get in there?
That's what I'm wondering.
Makes no sense.
Thank you. Someone's asking the question that we need to know.
Yeah.
Because like when I saw that as well, I was like, how the fuck did it get in there?
Yeah, I could see it like blowing a hole into the tank, into the building, right?
Yeah.
And then allowing like Tommy and you know like the others to go in and rob the bank, but just already being magically inside the bank. Okay. Fern says I got to go after this. No worries, Fern. I appreciate you hanging out with us. And if you ever want to hang out on a more regular basis and you got Discord, just let me know. You can join the Discord and I'll get you set up in the voice chat. Alright. Gotta find the buyers. Buyer beware. But look, if anybody's played the World of Tanks Mafia collab, let me know what you think about it. I feel like it's a very weird collab because it's obviously not canonical because it's set in 1950s Lost Heaven because the cars are 1950s looking, and it's also not canonical because if you play the events of Mafia 1 and Mafia 2, then you know that certain characters would no longer be around.
Yeah, certain characters are kind of dead around that time period.
It does seem kind of... It would have made more sense for it to be Mafia 2, a Mafia 2 collab. Especially with it being 1950s looking vehicles. I think it's 1950s, I think. But then they would have to put it in Empire Bay and not Lost Heaven. It still would be...
They could still Lost Heaven. They could still do Lost Heaven. It could be like just set during the time period where like Joe fucked off out of like Empire Bay for a bit in between those events.
Yeah, but then you'd have to bring back Vito. So what happened? I guess somewhere in between one of the time, because there's some mini time jumps, and there's major time jumps, then there's like kind of mini ones after montages. Maybe there's one where like, hey Vito, we gotta go to Liberty to Lost Heaven to do something. Let's go. Joe, I never been to Lost Heaven. I don't know what it's like there. Oh, you'll love it.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it, Vito.
We gotta go get a tank. A what?
We're gonna get a tank so we can like, I don't know why we want a tank, but we need a tank.
And it's like, hey, you probably saw these tanks when fighting the war. He's like, fuck those tanks. Those tanks killed several of my men back in the day. Because it's an Italian tank that's featured in World of Tanks from World War II. So I don't think Vito would be too fond of that tank.
Yeah, probably not.
Because probably during Operation Husky, they probably had to evade a few of them. And that's another weird thing is like, I don't know, that, I mean, I get it. I guess they're just trying, they probably have so many tanks in World of Tanks now that they're just trying to find some tanks that they haven't used before, and I guess that's one of them. But it's so weird. It's like, because it has like Salieri's bar, and then it has the taxi light on it. And it's like, who would make their tank look like this? Like, what has become of World of Tanks? I guess it just stopped taking itself serious. It used to take itself a lot more seriously back in the day.
Why is like the thing I don't get though is like as we mentioned before is like why are certain characters working with each other after like certain events in the game, you know, like set in the 50s. But why the fuck is Tommy working for Salieri? Why?
Yeah.
I know it's not canon, but it still fucks with my head though. Like every time I see it.
Yeah, it's just, it feels very out of place. Chris says, I just can't get over how hilarious the ending of Mafia 3 was. Which ending? Like, there's two endings. Like, with Lincoln leaving or Lincoln staying. I feel like the one with Lincoln leaving is canonical.
Yeah, then Vito takes over. That'll always be my head canon. Like, Vito's the one who takes over in this.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, he's the head honcho.
It would make sense because he has the experience of how to run a criminal organization. Yeah. See, we know. Honestly, I mean, I guess if the Mafia World of Tanks collab goes well, then they can do they can do a Mafia 2 and then a Mafia 3 one. But I guess one with Lincoln and Donovan makes more sense because they both served in Vietnam, and then it could be, yeah, I could see that, Tommy, like where Lincoln's like, Donovan, where'd you get the tank? Don't ask.
Yeah.
When Lincoln got exploded, what?
Oh, the car bomb ending.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, there's a car bomb ending?
Do you remember when you like when you go back to the house to rule, but then you just kill all the like the people you?
I never did that though. I always kept.
So that's what happens basically if you like choose to kill them.
Oh.
Like Father James puts a car bomb underneath Lincoln's car, and it just
What? Father James would never do that.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
Go watch it, dude.
But that's not
real.
I know it's. I mean, I'm sure it is real, but why is it? I guess I never bothered looking. Because I did both versions where Lincoln leaves and Lincoln stays because you have the ability to do that. But I never killed any of my lieutenants because I didn't see the point. I was like, why? These people were loyal to you. They helped you. Lincoln values loyalty. So why would you just straight up kill them? Even if Donovan says kill them, just because Donovan says do it doesn't mean Lincoln was going to do it.
Yeah.
So my headcanon is, all like Cassandra and Vito and Burke all survive. They share the city. And then Lincoln leaves. And then they basically run the city. And basically Vito's basically the one in charge. He's like I guess you could say the president, right? And they're like his vice presidents. And they each run their own district the way they want. But whenever it comes to like citywide stuff, they come together and they work things out,
Yeah. I'll send you the rule alone ending.
Okay.
Quick,
Okay.
So you can watch it after the stream.
All right.
There you go.
Let's see, Swagger, which mission did you play on? Which Gerald mission we just played? We've been just grinding a few of them because they're triple money right now. While we've been talking about a wide variety of things, so hopefully you're doing well, Swagger. Are you talking about Mafia 3? Because like I said, my very first playthrough of Mafia 3, I chose balance, right? And y'all can always go back and watch them. They're almost 10 years old. Jeez. And I chose to keep Cassandra and Burke and Vito and just balance out, because I think that's more canonical. I never once considered killing them. Well, I mean, in the second playthrough, I think I do piss off Cassandra, and so I have to take her out. And I forgot, did I take out Burke too and I just give everything to Vito? I think I did that. I think I took out Cassandra and Burke in my second playthrough. I don't remember. But like Father James killing Lincoln. Like what? No, he's.
It is real.
I know it's. Look, I get that. I get that. But as a man of the cloth, a man of faith, a man of God, Father James wouldn't do that. No matter what, Father James would not put a car bomb in Lincoln's car. Now maybe somebody else would. Somebody else would do that, but not Father James.
In the ending, he does give his reasons on why he did it, and holy shit! I'll say this: his voice actor did a phenomenal job in like the performance for that scene. Because it's like, holy shit!
Well, yeah,
like, you could tell the guy really regretted doing that.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, they all had really good voice acting because they hired some really good voice actors.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just saying, like you could tell, like Father James like clearly regretted putting the bomb underneath like Lincoln's car, but at the same time, and I understand why, because in his eyes, he saw him just becoming another, Marcano.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can rationalize part of it, right? If it was just a regular person, if Father James wasn't a man of the cloth, if he wasn't a priest, if he was just, say, a member of the community, right? And then as a regular person, maybe I could see him push to that point. But as a man of God, I mean, that kind of goes against the vow that a priest would make, So, I don't know. Obviously that's not canon. I don't think that's a canonical ending for Lincoln.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think the canon ending is like Lincoln leaving and taking over. That's my head canon.
Yeah, that's how I feel too, because that was basically Father James' last wish of Lincoln. He's like after you do this, I want you to leave. If you actually give a damn about me, I'm not like wording this verbatim, like, not off the top of my head, but basically, I think Lincoln did it out of love and respect for Father James, because he knew that he already put Father James through enough, and he didn't want to put Father James through anymore, and he accomplished his mission to bring down Marcano and his entire family. So I think it makes more sense for Lincoln to just leave. Which does rule out that optional ending. So I'm not saying that priests aren't capable of killing. I'm not saying priests aren't capable of doing horrible things, because unfortunately, we know quite a few priests and pastors and alleged men of the cloth that have been arrested for doing some pretty nasty, despicable things. But as a person, Father James is a good man. He is a good man of God who loves his community and saw Lincoln as a son. And I just don't think that Father James would have it in him to kill Lincoln. Maybe somebody else would. Maybe the commission would send somebody to deal with Lincoln, right? Okay. But not Father James. See this? Let's see which this period of GT Online said dry on a good thing Rockstar's added. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just waiting for the final update to GT Online, the summer update. So, yeah, except for the Fluffalos and the 420 stuff coming probably in April. Man, it's kind of boring right now, unless you're just wanting to earn triple money doing Gerald missions this week.
Yeah. Like, I think, for me, the last thing I really have to do before, like, the end of GT Online is just finishing the OG Heist career progress. That's literally all I have left.
Yeah.
And, like, the reason why I've been putting it off is, like, it's not by choice, but it's just because OG Heist, the one thing I've always hated about OG Heist is that stupid, like, player requirement limit.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. And I don't really want to be running fleeces, for the next couple of months, It's,
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they did it that way at first, because they wanted to give every single player involved something to do, some sort of purpose, and that's why it took longer for them to rework the heists. Mm-hmm. But we've already seen examples of heists coming out that could be theoretically done solo. And it's unfortunate that Rockstar never considered going back and reworking those original heists to where you could hypothetically do them with 1 or 2 players. And at this point, I doubt they will. But I don't know. I've always been a proponent for them going back and revisiting the original heists and retooling them to where they could be theoretically done, not mandatorily with 4 people. I'm gonna see if there's anything in my hub. If anyone has any cells y'all need help with, let us know.
I'll have a look.
All right.
We were talking about Mafia 3, Swagger. I feel like Mafia the Old Country, we're not going to spoil Mafia the Old Country because it's still a relatively new game. Like,
Yeah.
Mafia 3 is nearly a decade old, so if people haven't played Mafia 3 yet, then you've had nearly a decade
10
to play
years.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
10 years coming up in October.
usually we allow maybe like a 5-year window.
Yeah, the
But-
5-year rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, we were hesitant about talking about RDR2 spoilers on these streams. You know?
Well, most people already know about what happens, even if they never played
Yeah.
the Mafia. I mean,
Oh, I know.
Red Dead 2.
I was just saying, like, for the longest time, we were hesitant until, like,
Yeah, I know.
you know, we hit, like, what was it, the 3 or 4 year fresh mark? I
Yeah.
think it was.
Oh, I got money. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. All right, let me sell it. Boom.
Nice.
See, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's always that, you know, where Lincoln becomes the very thing he sought to destroy. I mean, that's a tale as old as time, right? But I think that it shouldn't have been Father James that was the one that, you know, put the car bomb there. I mean, for one thing, does Father James even know how to make a car bomb? I doubt it. I mean, yeah, I know he had military service prior to being a priest, but I don't know. I just don't think it's in Father James. So, and that's why I don't think it's canon, because it obviously hurts the character, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is Father James perfect? No, he's a flawed man, but he's still a good man. But yeah, I think we've pretty much, you know, taken that topic as far as we can go. So if there's another topic y'all'd like to bring up, feel free. And by the way, thank you to everybody watching as we celebrate the 12th anniversary of the channel. And I do appreciate Kane and Yuji and, of course, Sheep Taco Man, who was here earlier, for stopping by.
My camera's on, so far.
Yeah.
In front of the stream, so far. You know.
So have you
Not 2 sales.
had a chance to play more of the Thomas the Tank?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Also, yes, with me.
Oh, you've been playing it too, Kane?
Yeah, I got it
Good
the
man.
moment it, like, released.
Okay.
I bought, like, the special edition, so I get to play as, like, James the Red Engine as well, so I've got,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
the full character roster.
All right. All right. I need one of you to explain to me the different engines, because I didn't grow up watching Thomas the Tank Engine. So
Okay.
whoever wants to take the floor and explain the different characters, go for it.
Then you go
the-
first.
The characters in the game, there are a lot more characters in the actual show compared to, like, the ones we were given in the game, which I hate the fact there's only 6 characters that are playable at the moment, but you know what? Maybe there'll be more in due time. But I'll go over the ones in the game at the moment. So Thomas, he is a tank engine.
Yeah, he's the main one. Yeah, I get that.
You know, a short, stumpy funnel, a short, stumpy tongue, short, stumpy funnel.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to do that. If anyone watched the first episode of that show, you'll know what I mean.
No, when that came up when I was like streaming it, Kate and I just popped for it.
Dude, when I was watching that live, I had like one of them little like smug grins on my face, like the little shit-eating grins when I heard it.
I was just sitting there and I was like, holy shit, it's the first episode.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wished it was Ringo doing the narration.
Well, it'll be a DLC, I guarantee it.
Yeah. They'll pay Ringo like a, you know, I don't know, like a sandwich and peace and love. That's
Yeah,
how
there you
they'll
go.
reward him. Peace and love, Ringo. You're gonna do the narrations. What? I'm busy doing music, mate.
Yeah.
I had narrated since the 80s. Oh, man. But yeah, there's like Thomas, as you know.
Okay.
There's Percy. He's the green one, the little green tank engine.
I thought Percy was a chick. Okay, my bad.
Nah, he's a dude.
Okay, because it sounded like it.
Worst breaks in the game, but go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Gordon, he's the big blue.
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I like that guy.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, Gordon's the fast one because I watched UG play it, and he's what's the Express Train or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Express one,
train.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there's James, as we mentioned earlier, the red engine.
Okay.
He's kind of like a mix, traffic engine, like, goods trains, passenger trains, that kind of schmick.
Okay.
Emily, sort of similar, mainly coaches though, similar to Gordon. And there's the most original character name, just Diesel. He's a
Oh, that's
Diesel.
bollocks.
Okay.
I've always found that funny, like the character of Diesel. Even the fucking Railway series books, he's just called Diesel. They don't give him like a name like Gary or some shit, They just call him Diesel.
All right.
That's all he's known as.
And he's
Yeah.
probably the villain of the story.
Okay. So
Yeah, he's basically like one of the many antagonists of the series.
Yeah.
okay. So that's the one that people make fun of all the time. Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that got banished to the Shadow Realm, not the Phantom Zone. I got that wrong the other day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I banish you to the Shadow Realm. No. That meme.
Oh, man.
Like I, at the time, I wasn't even like a Thomas the Tank. Like I wasn't as knowledgeable about Thomas the Tank or like Yu-Gi-Oh. But I don't know why I just found that funny for some reason.
The fat controller sitting in the Shadow Realm is just.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's just like this angry fat guy with a top hat. He's like, I'm managing you to the Shadow Realm. No!
All right, but you guys have been enjoying it so far.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, for like a kid that grew up in like the early 2000s that watched nothing but Postman Pat, Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam, and Thomas the Tank Engine. This is like my crack cocaine. This game
Nice.
has been for the past few
Pretty
days.
much is, yeah.
I have been literally driving around the entire map, and I have found like actual fucking areas from the show that I dead ass didn't even knew I remembered these places, but somehow the moment I see them, it's like a sleeper agent kicks off. And,
Wow,
Yeah.
but you see a location, and it's like, holy shit! I remember this place from the show.
that's cool.
Like, let me there's one example real quick. I'll send it to you on PlayStation. This is one of the locations that I found in the game.
All right.
It's from an episode that I remember as a kid.
Yeah. I'll get back to chat in a moment, guys. Let me finish this delivery. I'm trying to focus.
I got 2 MC sales if anyone's interested.
Yeah, we'll do yourselves after this.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Alright, so here it is, GB. I'll send you that screenshot. I'll send it to you as well, UG.
Yeah, Swagger, I agree with you, Swagger, about Mafia 3. I like the fact that all the Mafia games did tackle different topics, like organized crime, the Prohibition era, the Depression. Those issues were tackled in Mafia 1. Mafia 2 was like, World War II hype, as well as the optimism of the 50s, but also organized crime and the consequences of organized crime. And then Mafia 3, the culture war in that time period, civil rights movements, as well as the Vietnam War. And of course, the racism throughout a lot of the South back then. So I like the fact that the Mafia franchise has never shied away from these historical topics, because I think it's good to bring these things to the forefront. As an avid enjoyer of history, I think it's important that we recognize the good and the bad aspects. Like, American history has a lot of good stuff, but it also has a lot of bad stuff. So I'm not here shitting on American history, but I'm not here either putting rose-colored glasses on, pretending that everything America has done has been good, because it's a mixture of good and bad things. And that's true for almost every single country. And that's the way that history should be seen, non-biased. You look at the good and you look at the bad, and you acknowledge both, And then you hope that people learn from history, and that that countries and people strive to do better, right? We need a Beatles rock band. I don't know. I think the problem with that is people just don't, with a few exceptions, most people just don't care about the Beatles anymore.
Yeah, it's not like the mid-'60s anymore. Sorry.
No. And I'm going to be honest, I never was a huge Beatles fan. I mean, their music's okay. I mean, I guess it was revolutionary for the time. But, I mean, I was more into Rolling Stones, you know. I like Rolling.
I like a few of their songs, like, you know, the Beatles, but it's just like, it's not something I'm actively going to always listen to, you know. It's only like if I need like a kick-me-up, you know, sort of thing. Yeah. If I am going to listen to their music, I'll probably just listen to like some of the, you know, some of the members' like standalone music, like George Harrison, for example. I love some of his songs. Yeah,
other times they were, you know, some of them were in the, I think Harrison and was Paul, I know Harrison was in Traveling Wilburys with Tom Petty and Roy Orbison and Bob Dylan and a few others. Was Paul McCartney in Traveling Wilburys? I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think he might have been in a song that, you know, featured them. It's like a
little, maybe.
Like, you know, like, hey, it's like a feature for the song. You know? Yeah. I don't know for sure. I need to find out.
How old am I? I'm ancient. I'm from a bygone era called the 20th century.
He's old enough.
A time before
exactly.
A time before the internets. A time when we had landlines and and people, you know, accepted the fact that we had to watch commercials like when watching TV shows. You know.
Oh boy.
I come from a different time.
Or the time where when you're walking home from work or whatever and you see people actually standing up having a conversation.
Yeah.
These days they'll just have their face down on their phones.
Oh yeah, I also come from a time when these things didn't really exist as much. We actually had to call people on the phone and actually hang out with people, and we weren't glued to the phone all the damn time. You're from New Bordeaux? Sure you are, Tommy. And I'm from Jupiter. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Pluto.
It was Harrison. Okay. So you like Kiss and Buddy Holly? That's an interesting spectrum. On one side you have Kiss, and the other side you have Buddy Holly. Okay. But you know, I have a variety of music taste too. I mean, I like rock music. You know, I like 80s hit songs, 90s hit songs. You know, a few country songs, a few old school hip hops. You know. So I like classical music. I like jazz music. I like, you know, soundtracks for movies and TV shows and video games. So I like a variety of music. Slipknot and Nirvana. I'm more into Nirvana than I've never really cared for like cookie cutter music, because like Slipknot's kind of like that, where it's like rah 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 rah. You know, like I don't like Perfect Circle. I like Perfect Circle. They're like, because that's also what's it, Corey? Yeah. Like he was involved in both bands, Slipknot and Perfect Circle. I like Perfect Circle a little bit more. Though Perfect Circle's not as popular as Slipknot, but I like Metallica is like Metallica, Black Sabbath. You know, there's some heavier rock bands that I like, but like hard like death metal, I don't care for. Right? It's not for me. Early 90s, somewhere in that ballpark. Let's just say 80s, 90s, and just leave it at that. Because I kind of claim both. I claim both decades, really. Snake, what's up, Snake? How's it going?
Hey, Snake.
Eminem. Eminem's all right. I mean, I'm not really as into rap as I once was, because I used to like the old school stuff, you know. But I still remember first seeing Eminem. The first time I saw him was like on an MTV like segment where he shows up on the beach and he's like, yo, what's up? I'm Eminem. I'm like, what? M&M's? The candy?
The candy?
Yeah.
Really?
and then that was slightly before, I guess, Slim Shady blew up. So But yeah, I used to jam out to some of his earlier songs back in the day.
He had some good ones.
Yeah. Pantera's okay. I've never really...
They're all right.
Yeah, I mean, Pantera is very popular in Texas, but I don't know. I've just never really, it's like Motley Crue. I never really cared for Motley Crue as much. Like AC/DC, I love AC/DC. I mean, there's some bands that I guess resonate with me more than other bands. It doesn't mean the bands are good or bad. It's just we each have different tastes. I mean, last night I was listening to some Afro Man songs where he was ripping on the police that wrongly broke into his house. You know, those were funny.
Lick 'em low, Lisa.
Yeah.
Hey, lick 'em low, Lisa.
So those were pretty good.
Oh, I fucking love that song.
Yeah. But yeah, Afro Man basically destroyed that police department. But rightfully deserved.
If they didn't kick down his door, break his gate, and steal his lemon pound cake, then he wouldn't be in this situation, officer.
Exactly. And they claim, oh, we went to the wrong house. Okay, well, you could have apologized and you could have, made things right. And oh yeah, I think some of his money went missing too.
Yeah, like $5,000. And you know what the crazy fucking part of that story is as well, GB, about the money being stolen?
Yeah.
The cop who fucking stole that money is a convicted pedophile. This is not fake news, me saying this. It is literally on, like, fucking the internet. It's on
Why the fuck was he a cop?
I don't know.
Piece of
fucking
shit.
Ask the state of Ohio.
All right, we'll do some extra Brad missions. We're gonna do UG missions. We're gonna knock out some missions while we chat. But it was funny. He was just singing along while walking around in his American flag suit. That was funny.
Yeah, the one Afro Man is gonna do.
Yeah. See, all you gotta do to know exactly what happened with Afro Man in his, I guess, 3-year ordeal is just listen to some of his songs. He basically tells you in the songs what happens.
Oh wait, hold on. Extra Brad, I'm just gonna leave the CEO because it'll send the Blue Sultans after us.
Yeah, Kane can sit out while we do this real quick, and then we'll move on to UG's missions.
I don't want his cargo getting damaged.
Boston? I like Boston. I mean, Boston's all right. I mean, I'm not a huge Boston fan, but Boston's okay.
Wait, who went outside? You need to be inside for the... Who went outside of Extra Brad's place? It's import-export.
I need it. I need it.
have, like, all the vehicles.
Oh, yeah, here, I'm on my way. Remember D12 Marshall Mathers? Yeah, I know that's where Eminem comes from, is his, Eminem Marshall Mathers. I know that. It's clever. I'll give him that. I guess it's better than little this and little that, because so many rappers have the name. I'm little so and so, and I'm little this, and I'm little that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm little Fortnite.
Yeah. But it's whatever works. What's up, Tony? How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Tony.
All right, so we got some cars. Then we're gonna do UG stuff. Room tracker, a plate. One thing I like about this is it doesn't force you to do something specific. You can just randomly just put where the fuck you want on these things. So that's nice. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Wheels. Let's get some sweet wheels. Yeah, we got some white walls. It's perfect. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I'm done. Let's do some white walls on here. Let's see. Me too, Snake. I say this morning I did not know I was going to chat on this. Okay, Snake. I mean, it's okay if you got family stuff going on. It's not a big deal. I mean,
we doing this?
But glad you stopped by to say hi. I mean, people are welcome to stop by and say hi, of course. Sorry, Exo Brad, I accidentally hit that little barrier. My bad. Please forgive me.
That's all good. I mean, you'll get extra money from me being in the lobby.
Yeah. No, Exo Brad's like, it's fine, GP. Namaste. He's just.
It's all good. Like, the car may be on fire, but
yeah, he's sitting all angry
it's
at me.
still burned. It's still good. It's still good.
Exo Brad's all pissed
usable.
now. I didn't mean to hit that little that little barrier. That was my bad. Sorry, Exo Brad. I guess I should focus on driving. All right.
We should do like a challenge GTA where we just drunk drive around the map.
Alright.
Pretty fun.
That we'd have to go back a decade. Oh, you fucker! Fuck you, Van. You did it on purpose.
Classic.
That wasn't my fault. That was that Van's fault. I accept responsibility for accidentally hitting that barrier, but not that Van. I was screwed. I'll catch up with chat in a moment, guys.
What? I love this business's sales. It's always like, it's like the old phrase, what can go wrong will go wrong.
Pretty much.
Both sales.
Yeah. But look, I do support police officers. I do believe we need law enforcement. But I also like accountability and holding police to a standard. You know, expectations to uphold and serve the law. And I despise corrupt cops. Absolutely. And that's one thing that disgusts me is that if there's a corrupt cop in the force, they need to be dealt with, you know? Because it's a rot. It's a cancer, you know? And too many people are like, oh, back the blue. I'm like, no, I'm not going to back the blue. But what, do you hate cops? Like, no, I don't hate cops. I actually highly respect men and women in uniform that wear the badge and actually serve their community and follow the law and properly enforce the law. What I don't respect are those that don't. And they have no business wearing a badge. Just like those individuals that raided Afro Man's house, you know. Especially if one of them happens to be a pedophile. Like, why the hell is he not in prison? I mean, I'm guessing he's already in prison, which is good. There's a few on a list that should be in prison as well. But like,
yeah, but they won't get touched because they're part of the special class.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping that eventually justice finds them one way or the other. Did you see I was busy yesterday, Snake, so but what did you play yesterday? Thank you, assistant. They never even bothered giving her a name. That's sad.
It's just assistant.
Thank you, assistant.
A fan favorite character.
Yeah. You've been listening to Mafia 1 music? Yeah, the music from... that's another thing I like about the Mafia games is each game has music from the time period, like the 30s with Mafia 1, 40s, 50s with Mafia 2, and then 60s, because there's some really good songs from the 60s in Mafia 3. Saltiest moments. Oh, that's not my saltiest moment, Tommy. I have plenty more salty moments besides the hotel and the original Mafia game.
One salty moment that's like lost media.
Yeah.
It still lives on in our hearts. Far Cry Zombies.
Yeah, well, it had the same fate as those shows we were talking about that got recorded over.
Yeah, the Doctor Who shows.
Yeah, our other TV shows from a long time ago that no longer exist because Hollywood and the BBC were cheap, and they're like, okay, well, this episode's over. Let's record over it. Even
Yeah.
in hindsight, maybe they should have kept it, but okay. All right, GB's a good YouTuber, capiche? That's like your opinion, man. But thanks, Tommy. Appreciate it.
Man.
All right, hold on, Exobrad. I'm coming. Exobrad, do you have? I guess Exobrad's done. So I guess Yuji, when you're ready,
Yeah.
sir.
He's making his way to his sugar
Oh
factory.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sugar.
Yes.
I feel
Malted Coca-Cola.
I feel bad for your troubles delivering the tires. I mean, it's just an annoyance. It's not really a troubles, you know. It's just annoying to have that occur. Exobrad says I crashed it as well. Yeah, a car pulled out in front of you too. That doesn't surprise me. That shit happens all the time when you're doing these deliveries.
Damn drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after we take care of Yuji, we'll come back to you, Exobrad, because I did promise to, you know, Yuji was technically first.
What is GTA? I'm not going to make too much of a big deal about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the bright side is with us doing these other sales, that gives like a little bit of time for GeauxBurns like business to cool down from the sale. So I guess this kind of works in hindsight.
Tony says, I hope this GTA 6 drivers don't crash you on purpose. Oh, but they will. And they'll probably be programmed to do more deliberate things too, like spin you. Like just get up close and spin you out of the way. They're going to be really devious fuckers, the drivers in GTA 6. They'll do all sorts of shady things to you. Bad Lieutenant, the movie? What movie is that?
You doing this?
Hey. All right, so we only have one thing to sell, so that's easy enough.
Oh, nice.
I'll ride an EG.
Hop in, buddy.
All right, let's go. We got math to deliver. No, we got the Coca-Cola.
It's just sugar. That's all.
Yeah, it's the the HEB brand pure sugarcane cola.
Yeah. Join yourselves up there, lads.
Yeah, we're just taking in the breeze, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, it's ready.
I'm sure nothing will go
Just
bad.
vibing.
Heads up.
Oh, yep, and they're gone.
At least I didn't like fall off flat. Brad on the other hand, he got fucking splattered all across the bridge.
Oh, poor XO Brad. Oh, you played First Ascent? Okay.
A shock.
We're gonna find a vehicle.
Isn't First Ascent one of those freemium games?
It's one of them free-to-play games like Marvel Line.
Or like Ark Knight's Infield, like Riley loves to play?
We'll just say that and move on.
Yeah, we'll just move on. I agree.
It's basically Destiny, but for gooners.
Tony, you still play Fortnite? We haven't played Fortnite in forever. I guess we just got tired of it. Even Kane stopped playing Fortnite.
I reinstalled it recently.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I got the PS5 Pro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see what they put in the shop recently, GB?
What?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. It's like, what haven't they put in the fucking shop, though?
We got Jon Snow. We got the Night King.
Well, are they going to add some other characters, like Daenerys? Are they going to add Daenerys? Or... Like, there's plenty of other characters they could add, too, you know?
I mean, I need to look at the full list. I just know so far it's just like the Night King and Jon Snow.
Yeah. See, there's quite a... Like, did they add Cersei and Jaime? Probably not. Nobody likes Cersei.
I just need to fucking find out. I would be surprised if she's there, too.
They should add Tyrion. There you go.
All I'm saying is, if we have Jon Snow in the game, I just want to bend the knee, you know.
There you go.
That's all I want.
But
It doesn't ask for much.
Look, if you had Tyrion, that would be, if they made it actually like like hitbox appropriate, like you could be getting wins left and right with Tyrion. Because nobody could hit him. He'd be too short. You have a whole bunch of Tyrion's sweat lords.
Oh, dude, like, what I see is it's gonna be like, you know, the fucking pals that they added like a few like years ago, like little mini pals.
Oh yeah, that.
They're gonna make him one of them.
Oh, that's wrong. You could get your own Tyrion. No.
That's epic. That's epic.
No. I think having the dragons is like baby versions of the dragons as pets would be kind of cool. Or the dire wolves. No, I want Ned. When are we gonna get Ned Stark? Ned Stark's still one of my favorites, but unfortunately he was only meant to be in the first season, sadly. But look, that's my thing about Fortnite. They've got to point out now they're gonna add Looney Tunes characters. Like, it just never ends. Yeah. So it's only a matter of time before you'll have like Daffy and Donald blasting at each other, just like they do in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Bro, if we're gonna have fucking Looney Tunes in there, all I want is a skin style for Bugs Bunny, which makes him into Big Chungus. That's all I want.
Well, they'll probably do that. They'll probably have something
If
where
that
you can.
happens, main skin on Fortnite forever now after that, if that's the case.
It'll happen. They love taking advantage of milking the memes.
I'll keep him out.
You can drive the battle bus. Well, let me download it right now.
Oh God, what are we
Holy
waiting for? Let's
shit.
download it
Alright,
now.
boys. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going on Fortnite. Screw you guys.
Wow.
I'm going
Alright.
on Fortnite. Nah, that's it. So what's our next?
Uh,
Got one more.
oh right. And then I guess we'll go back to cars. I just don't have any desire to go back to Fortnite. I'll admit, when Kanan and Riley dragged me into it at first, I was hesitant, but there were enjoyable moments. I will not deny that. But
Remember the last win we got of OG Fortnite? You know that one win where you like firing the grenade launcher?
oh yeah, and I blew up the structure, and basically it was gravity and splash damage that killed the enemy. It still counted though.
I liked it just because, like, you were the last man standing, and Riley and we were on the ground. And
Yeah.
you just fired a
Yeah.
fucking grenade at the guy, and it's like, alright, I'm winging it.
Because there was no way to get the dude, right? And I knew I had a chance to destroy the structure and kill him with splash damage. And so I'm like, this is my only chance to take him out, and it worked out. I wasn't going to try and go in and fight him, because I probably would have lost that one. But I used my brain, and sometimes my brain works. Sometimes.
Well, at least you weren't running around picking up cabbages. Like
Oh,
everyone else.
oh yeah, like yeah,
Freaking snake!
or like Fat staring at a brick wall. Ooh, this is a nice wall.
I remember that.
Fat staring at the wall, snakes picking up cabbage.
Yeah,
That's my Fortnite dream team right there. Them two.
there we go.
No, you ain't getting a win then.
I
See,
am assembling a team.
Snake says it's a free-to-play looter shooter. Okay, so pretty much a freemium game. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but just be careful because those freemium games like to find ways to get money out of you. So, just like
No
Fortnite.
matter what, you're still paying for it.
Yeah, even if it's just your time, But hey, it's your time to waste.
Go for it.
Tony says the only time I played Fortnite with you was Christmas 2022 or 2023. I forgot what event or season that was, but I do vaguely remember us playing Fortnite together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was probably 2022 or 3.
I mean,
because I remember we did get a funny win when I was playing as Mr. Beast.
no, yeah, I think. Oh, and you gave us all.
I think it was free.
You bought us all Mr. Beast skins we never used. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, that aged very well. Like gifting you guys Mr. Beast skins.
Yeah, I think you bought one for me as well, and I'm just like, what did I do to piss you off?
It's like,
No, did I?
You,
I was
all
like,
those
what the hell?
Kane, all those sandwiches you could have bought with that money.
I don't need a sandwich. I just need my Mr. Beast Fortnite while I eat my Mr. Beast Spike Feastable.
Wow.
While I'm having my Mr. Beach lunch lead.
Oh, no.
While drinking my KSI Logan Paul Prime.
Which he actually did a video of his brother a long time ago. Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Liam. I'm surprised you guys didn't keep doing that, because that was actually kind of funny to have you guys like trying out the different primes and giving your opinion about each one.
We were meant to do a video on Mr. Beast's action figures that he's released. Because, yes, Mr. Beast, he's making toys now for some fucking reason. And I found some for, I think, $30 at a store. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting them to see. We were going to make a video, but we never did it. So I got these shitty little plastic toys that some poor kid made in a sweatshop for nothing, pretty much.
Wow.
So, yeah. I wasted, $30.
It was the...
Maybe one day I'll bring that video idea back from the grave.
Let's see, it was Chapter 4, Season 1. Yeah, I don't even remember what that was. I mean, I've moved on.
We all have.
But for everyone still playing Fortnite, good for you. I mean, if I ever do go back, at least I'll have some skins that I totally didn't purchase.
Yay.
Yeah. All right.
Telephone.
Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4 lately. So, and I do have my playthrough of Vessel of Hatred coming up. Part 1 will be out Wednesday, and then the next week will be part 2, and then the following week will be part 3 if anybody's interested. And spoilers, there'll probably be a Diablo 4 video Monday morning because I don't have any other ideas, and I do have one idea, and that's basically going to be the theme of Monday's video. It'll be Diablo 4 related, and no, I'm not becoming a Diablo channel. I just happen to like Diablo, okay? So there.
We're going to a boat.
And to be fair, there's nothing else going on at the moment. So Swagger's right about that. Just fucking dry as fuck. So what else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, it's a long wait until November now, so...
Okay, let me tell you where my mindset goes, okay? My planning, right? So this is how it works while we're flying. In case anybody wants, since, 12th anniversary, maybe you guys have some behind-the-scenes questions for me, right? So I start off with an idea in my head. I write it on a sheet of paper, on a notepad, because I'm old-fashioned like that. And as you may notice, this is blank. You know why this is blank? Because I couldn't come up with an idea for Monday. That's why. And so I was playing around with one of the things in the current season of Diablo 4. And I was having a good time with them. Like, you know what? I'll make a video about this. So I recorded some B-roll, and then I'll slap together a video out of that for Monday. So that's Monday's video. But usually, I kind of prioritize. Like, okay, let me try and come up with a GTA video. Okay. No bueno. All right, what about a Skull and Bones video? Since those are the two games I'm kind of covering on the channel at the moment. No bueno. Then I have to start digging. I'm like, okay, fuck. Like, that box is empty. That box is empty. Now I got to go into the junk box back there and just start throwing things out and finding something, So that's the way I usually roll when it comes to my weekly video. Because I do try to do at least one video a week, obviously for the members, early access, and one video a week for everybody. So at least there's something on Monday to look forward to. So that's my train of thought. Now look, sometimes I have a good idea. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I got a pretty good idea. I spend some time working on it, recording video, scripting it. But then there's some weeks, guys, where I'm just like, I got nothing. I got nothing. And that's basically what this week is. So I try to make do of what I can come up with, All right, let me catch up with chat. Speaking of Fortnite, apparently the latest season broke aim assist where everything is free aim now. I always thought it was free aim, though. I thought it was just better free aim. I guess it was too good.
Yeah.
Damn it. See, now that makes me feel pathetic, because I actually thought I was decent at... Well, not the best at free aim, but I thought I was decent at free aim. When it wasn't even free aim all the... Like, it was just aim assist. Lame. Is Crimson Desert good? I've heard mixed reviews on it. Like, some people say it's really good. Some people say the controls are clunky, which apparently they're working on. And then some people are critical of apparently AI usage, allegedly, in Crimson Desert. I don't know if that part's true. But there's people that either love it or people that are just hating on it for various reasons.
I was going to buy it, but then I changed my mind.
I'm still on the fence. Like, I watched Carrick's review of Crimson Desert the other day. Carrick over at ACG, an old friend of mine. And he seemed to enjoy it for the most part, with a few exceptions. And in the end, like, he said you should just wait till they fix some issues, I guess. So it wasn't like an instant buy, even though it is an amazing, beautiful world and there's tons of stuff to do in the game. I'm just choosing to wait for now. So I'll wait. I mean, I think the two places you probably want to play it on are probably either on a decent PC or if you're like Ken, you have a PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
That's probably the two best places to play Crimson Desert. But it's one of those games like Red Dead Redemption 2, right? That's huge. You know, there's a lot to do in it. So it's one of those worlds that I would love to get lost into because I like games like that. But I just don't know if I really have the time right now to invest in that, you know? So, yeah, for now I'm not. But I mean, I hope it does well, and I really hope that it's not AI that's been discovered. You never noticed in Fortnite. I think the reason why a lot of us like don't notice the aim assist in Fortnite is because it's so subtle, to where a lot of the aiming is being done by the player, but the game just helps you out a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, right?
It's like a little nudge in the right direction, right?
Exactly. It's not like auto aim in GTA Online, where you're trying to shoot at one target, yet the game forces you to aim at another target and it pisses you to fuck off, right? It's like, no, I'm trying to shoot this target. So
That has happened to me way too many times in this game where it locks onto someone I don't want to lock on, and then as a result,
yeah,
because of how like bad the coding of this game pretty much is, where it's like basically spaghetti strings code pretty much.
Yeah.
Guess what? The enemy does rapid fire. It goes,
yep,
and
you're
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I fuck up, like, it wasn't even my fault.
If I'm being honest, I think that auto aim should be taken away. I mean, I think that there should be two options in GTA 6 and 6 Online. There should be an aim assist similar to, Fortnite, where you do have to do a bit of aiming yourself, but the game will help you a little bit, right? I think there's aim assist in this game too, right? But it's not as good as aim assist in Fortnite, where it helps you just a little bit, right? As long as you're in the ballpark, right, it'll put you on the target. Because Riley is right. All too often, whenever you're playing this game and it's auto aim, it just, after a while, it just feels like you're not really even trying anymore. It's like, oh, aim, 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 aim. And it doesn't bother me as much as Riley, but I can see why she doesn't like auto aim. So maybe just aim assist would be better. So that's what I would rather them do. Just improve improve aim assist, and then have aim assist and like free aim as the two options. But they'll probably have an auto aim option as well. But I guess as somebody that doesn't like my hand being held, if I had to sacrifice auto aim for better free aim and better aim assist, I'd rather have that, you know. See, once GTA 6 releases, you might abandon Fortnite. Well, I think a lot of people will be abandoning Fortnite. And then people will go back to Fortnite, and Fortnite will be like Thanos.
Right back to me.
Yeah, that's most likely what's going to happen with a lot of players.
Oh, TJ's in the lobby.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he said he would be here. So he had some real life stuff to do. All right. Anyone else has any business sales they need help with?
Alex Brad mentioned he wanted to finish the warehouse.
Oh yeah, let's help. We can. Well, I guess 3 of us can help him. Like.
Well, we can do it like 4 people now because like we have TJ in the lobby.
Okay. Yeah. And TJ, if you need help with anything, let us know. See, Snake says I agree with GB. Aim assist, even partial. Yeah, I mean, auto aim. Well, a lot of people rely too much on auto aim, and I'm guilty of that. So, oh, you're just gonna drive back? Okay, I'll ride with you, Exo Brad. All right, so we'll go for a lovely drive in the Rocket Voltic, which, by the way, is free. So it's free this week. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess they could make difficulty modes. Like they could make gaming journalist mode for where you don't even have to play the game. It just gives you the cutscenes, right? There you go. So there'd be gaming journalist mode where you don't even have to play the game. You can just watch the cutscenes because that's all you really care about. And then you can critique the cultural references and this and that. And So that would be for the gaming journalists because they don't really care about the video game anyways. And then they could have like an easy mode for the starters, right? Which would be auto aim. And then you would have medium, which would be aim assist. And then you would have hard for free aim. What do y'all think? I mean, this is for story mode, by the way. This is not for... Nature is calling to Yuji and he must answer the call.
Call of Duty?
There you go.
Oh my god.
See, TJ says, I hate auto aim so much. It's so inconsistent when you're trying to target. Yeah, I agree. And that's why I said, if I have to, I'm willing to sacrifice auto aim for better aim assist and for better free aim. Because like Riley, maybe it's me, okay? Because I talked about this like a week ago. It's like maybe Riley she's better at like fine tuning her controls, right? To where like I don't bother. I just go with what the game gives me, unless it's something really fucking annoying me. For the most part, I'm pretty easy to please.
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting here fine tuning exactly how my controllers work or don't work and the sensitivity. Like sometimes I'll do that if somebody tells me like, look, you really need to do this. Then okay, fine, I'll do it. But most of the time I just start playing the game. I'm like, whatever. I go with whatever the game gives me, and I just make the best of what I'm given, unless it's just god awful. And then I'm looking for options to improve it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what GTA 6 and 6 Online has to offer when the time comes.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Good driving.
I guess if Yuji isn't back before, Exobrad starts selling, I guess we could have TJ take his place.
If TJ, yeah, sure. Yeah, Exobrad, just send TJ an invite instead. Because, Yuji's going to be gone for a minute, probably. When you got to go, you got to go.
Yes.
But what's everybody up to this week? And anything fun or exciting going on?
At least on my end, I'll probably do some. I'll try and stream again next week. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna stream like this week, but as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I had a bit of an injury, so I wasn't able to for most of this week.
Yeah.
I was in agonizing pain.
Ouch.
I was pretty much doped up on painkillers for like most of this week.
That does suck.
It was fun. But yeah, I'll probably like streaming at some point like next week.
Okay.
Maybe some videos as well. I do want to stream that Thomas the Tank Engine game as well, so I'll probably do that as well as soon as the UG.
Are you gonna just start over, or are you gonna? Because have you beat the game yet, or?
I haven't beaten the game yet. I've just been playing like free
okay.
roam mode.
Okay.
I haven't played like the story missions like fully yet.
Okay. Oh, you need 13 more minutes. Okay. Does anyone else have a cell? Or anything?
TJ might. Who knows?
Yeah, TJ, if you have any cells, let us know. We'll help you. We're just goofing off right now. Yeah, we'll come back in 13 minutes and help Exobrad. I mean, I already did my thing, my nightclub hub, because that's all I care about when it comes to the passive income. I don't put that kind of effort into it. I don't know why. I just, like, I'll try it out in the early days, right? When it first comes out and make videos about it. And then I kind of just move the fuck on. I'm like, okay, this is tiresome. Dibs. I was actually going to get my Voltic, but hey, you know what? I'll just let Exobrad drive. It makes life easier for me. Besides, we saw what happened to me earlier whenever I first pulled out my free Rocket Voltic. It didn't go so well. Because I haven't driven this damn thing in a quick minute. I have it on Xbox, but I didn't have it on PlayStation. You're not following anything at the moment? Okay. I guess we're just going to goof off and talk about random nonsense. So anyone have a topic you'd like to discuss or anything at all? I had a topic, actually, when I thought about it a moment ago. I'm just going to have to dig that up out of the old brain. What was it?
All right.
It was something that came up I was going to mention. So yeah, I talked about the World of Tanks. So I ran about that because I was actually considering making a video about that. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, why? Why would I bother? I don't play World of Tanks. And that's like not my issue. So Sinister Vanilla Unicorn it is. Yeah, we're not going to the shoe store today.
That's the case. Snake will join us.
Welcome back, Eugene.
Thank you. No, I had to step out to go to the bathroom and I didn't want to interrupt.
No worries, man. So you tried the Warehouse on PS4 when it came out? Yeah, I don't know. I like the concept of the businesses, but I guess I'm more action based. I'd rather just do like contact missions and heists. I don't know. I mean, there was a time when I used to grind the businesses more and the vehicle warehouse on Xbox more, but then one day I just stopped giving a fuck. Have you tried War Thunder? Riley and I tried it years ago, and we hated it because, like, it's originally was built. War Thunder was originally built for PC, but they ported it over to console. And well, when we played it, I mean, maybe they've improved the UI and other things. It just doesn't seem as friendly for, like, console and controller. So Riley and I didn't really play War Thunder too long. And no, I never play racing games. I never do that. I never played a racing game in my entire life, Snake.
Nah.
It's not like there's a series called Racing Badly on this channel.
No, we've never heard of it.
Yeah, which is funny enough, since we're celebrating the 12th anniversary of the channel. That was actually one of my earliest series on the channel, besides my silly idea videos. And then the rants started coming along eventually. Oh, and somebody was actually replying to my rant video, like about my rain rant video, which I would say is probably one of my worst rants in the game. Let me read their comment, because I meant to read the comment last night. They actually left 2 comments. Okay. See, Mount Chiliad was definitely a slow and rain desert. So somebody else doesn't like the fact that it rains a lot in GT Online. I mean, I agree. I think it rains way too much in GT Online, and that's why I did the rant video. And look, you have to remember, in this time period, I was trying to put out a rant video once a week. This was a long time. And yeah, I had some good rants back in the day, some bangers, but then there were some weeks where I was just trying to come up with something. My rain rant video was one of those rants. And I got ripped on it by a few people in the comment section. And you know what? I own it. I justify it. You know, I'm not above criticism. You know, it's like I was telling Hikari in Discord, right? It's like, I believe that no country, no government, no leader should be above criticism, and no creator either. Okay? So there. So in hindsight, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that at the time, this is like a long time ago, when I was trying to put out a weekly rant video, there were some rants that I look back at, and it feels like I was just doing a rant video for the sake of doing a rant video. And so that's why I kind of cut back on doing them until there was actually something I felt like was worth ranting about. But yeah, because admittedly, the rant videos became popular. It was one of those things that became popular on the channel. And so when something becomes popular, you want to keep doing it, right? Because you're like, oh, people actually are watching these, and I'm getting subscribers for this. So, yeah. But, I mean, I'm not saying that, look, to defend myself on this point, it is silly that it rains so damn much in this game. Especially since it's set in Southern California, which barely gets any rain at all. And so I was going by real life examples. So at least, even if it's one of my weaker rants, at least I was coming up with real life comparisons, which justified my opinion. So I still stand by the fact that it rains too much in this game. But is it the end of the world? No, not really. There's far worse things to rant about. But, yeah, I mean, in real life, yeah, Mount Chiliad, you know, clearly, if you look at the topography of the map, it clearly causes water to not go into the Sonora Desert, which is why there's a desert. And yet, if it was to rain all the time in this game like it does, then why would there be a desert? There would be no Sonora Desert. It'd be like a Sonora grassland with the amount of rain we get. So it just doesn't work with the geography. I'm just saying. There's a reason why deserts exist. It's because they don't get as much water. And when a place gets water, they usually have more of these things called grass and trees. So, just basic, simple geography and weather. But, you know, I guess it's kind of... It's interesting when occasionally I get a comment from an older video. So, it's kind of funny. Because it's like, oh, yeah, I did do a video about that. See, it's a PC port. Yeah, I just didn't care for it. I like Raleigh. And plus, plus War Thunder is very pay to win. Because you have to, in order to get better planes and eventually jets, you have to grind the fuck out of it, or you just have to give War Thunder money. I know Bounty loves War Thunder, but yeah, I just didn't care for it. I mean, I'm definitely going to play Ace Combat 8 when it comes out, and Riley's absolutely going to play Ace Combat 8. Whether or not it comes out this year or next year, I'm guessing probably next year. They said it's coming this year, but I doubt it. Is there any games that are coming besides GTA 6? So stop typing. I know you're about to say GTA 6. Besides GTA 6 that you're excited about, let me know. Guys, anything else you guys are excited about?
Well, I mean, the James Bond game, that's one game I'm really looking forward to. That's coming out in May.
Okay.
What else is there?
Wolverine.
Well, I would say Wolverine, but I mean, like, Insomniac, you know, their recent actions kind of put... I mean, I'll probably get the game just to maybe try it. I don't know. I mean, I have a PS5 Pro, so I mean, I guess I might as well just bite the bullet. Why not?
Yeah.
But all I'll say is, I'll be nice. I'll be nice, Insomniac, but if you do anything that'll piss me off again, like big time, like you did with the fumbling of Spider-Man 2 and this entire, like, post-launch content, we're gonna have a problem here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a problem here.
Well, I guess they're trying to have a little Rocket Volta get together. I mean, I guess I could do that too. But I just spawned in my car, so I have to wait for a cooldown. Sorry. Rocket Voltics for everyone, I guess. I'll just drive around in my Zentorno, but I don't know. I feel like it's better to go in with Wolverine with an open mind and then just judge it based on the game itself. And if there's criticism to be had, then, you know, I guess voice that criticism whenever you come across problems or after the fact. But then again, it's always possible it might be a good game, so I guess.
I mean, like, that's the thing, like, the marketing for it, I'll give them credit. They've been doing a good job of it. It's just, the problem is, you know what, a game also had good marketing? Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
The marketing for that game was fantastic. And we all know the end result.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't want to get burned again, you know, that's my issue.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I mean, hopefully Insomniac learned their lesson and they don't... Like, there's a major problem going on in at least the first world countries. The rest of the world, I don't think gives a fuck. But this whole nonsense of the culture war, far right versus far left, it's just got to stop. It just makes things from bad to worse. And both sides are guilty of it. You know, far right goes too far. We've seen that time and time again recently. And unfortunately, the far left also goes too far. And I guess you could say in video games and other media, we've seen examples of that. Like in, well, for example, Spider-Man 2, you know. So, it just, like, I don't have a problem with representation. I'm totally fine with it. But don't overdo it. Don't hit people over the head with it, you know. And I find it ridiculous when they do that. And then they get mad at at people whenever they want to change something in the game. And yet, in certain countries throughout the world, that thing that they're mad about that somebody changed isn't even in the game because certain parts of the world are against that sort of thing, you know? And in the end, it shows that they only care about virtual signaling and selling copies of their video game, like, you know, in China or the Middle East. Whereas in Western countries, there's a lot more quote-unquote representation. If you really cared about that topic, then you would just say, okay, fine, we're just not going to sell our game in your area. But at the end of the day, money talks. So,
Yeah.
Politics? No, babe. We never talk politics here.
No.
No.
Nah.
By the way, hi, Riley. How you doing? How's infield?
Hello.
Kane and Yuji say hi. Red says Horizon 6 maybe because lack of time will not let me enjoy the game. And yeah, I hope Horizon 6 is good. I mean, it looks promising. I mean, it's going to be set in Japan, so that's kind of neat. So hopefully it's a good game. And it's also going to be launching on all consoles, so that's going to be cool. On PS5 and Xbox, and I'm guessing PC also. I mean, Horizon 5 was okay. I did play it for free. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I kind of liked... I'm more of like... I liked Motorsport better than Horizon.
Enjoyed Horizon when I played it.
Yeah. I guess I like the more traditional race car type game. But Horizon's the more popular, you know. That's just a reality. There. We're going to go with us, go with them. Some SUV. Why not? I'm just being random as fuck. Don't do that. There. Look at my sweet customization job. Wow, look at that. So epic. A CM field is great. Give me more. Okay, babe. So have you decided tonight or tomorrow night to do your next infield? When's that happening? Because right now she's just been grinding, waiting to continue the story.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Yeah, I just spawn in and I'm on top of someone's car.
Gibby, could you return your Zentorno to storage?
Yeah.
Stuck on your Zentorno.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. There.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oof.
Classic GTA.
Yeah.
Shit spawning. Let's go.
Alright. Alright, time to make a few deliveries.
Just a little bit of whips.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody that's come to hang out during the, I guess you could say, the 12th anniversary stream of the channel. Yeah, that's right. The channel's in its tweens now. In 4 years, they'll be old enough to get a license and drive.
Yeah.
And then 6 years...
5 years from then, you'll be able to drink.
Yeah, well, not in the U.S., but in 6 years, they'll be old enough to, you know, get a high school diploma or a GED, and it'll be able to vote, and it'll be able to be drafted to go off and fight in an unconstitutional war. What?
Huh?
But I thought we were having no more of that.
Yeah, that's unfortunately not the case.
I lied.
Yeah.
As I always have since the beginning.
Yeah, basically.
I lied.
Okay, you're playing. Oh, you're gonna play a bounty tonight. Okay, well, have fun in Battlefield 6 tonight. And then,
Battlefield 6 gotten any better?
yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because I have not played that in a hot minute.
I'll just keep playing whatever I play.
Right. There.
All right.
And I hear the missus calling me. Excuse me.
All right, dude. Yay, we made it to Martin's. Yay.
Move a car down.
See, you know, I definitely don't want to play Hypermarket Simulator. One of my colleagues is crazy about it. It's like Farm Simulator. Is it like a stock market thing? Is it for people that want to pretend to be on the stock market yet don't have any money or don't want to risk it? A NPC pulled out in front of you again? Well, that's typical. See, Red says, cool thing is at least when the PS5 copy releases, I can transfer everything over. See, that's cool. That is good. I'm glad that they do that. I appreciate games that actually allow you to keep stuff, you know, from one game to the next, unlike other games. I'm not mentioning any games that Kane happens to play, but anyways.
Wait, what game?
Yeah, what game indeed.
No, I'm confused. What game? Like,
Yeah, there's certain games that you buy that you don't get to keep the cosmetics and transfer cosmetics over from one game to the next game, even though
the only reason that's the thing is because like people were having a tantrum over a cartoon show from the '90s being in the game. That's the only reason.
Hmm.
The people who didn't actually like the tourists, I like to call it, were the only other reason why that happened.
Oh.
Because all I'm saying is if we're able to like transfer our games from fucking our content from MW2 to MW3, that's fine apparently. But no, you can't transfer your Mr. Peaks bunny skin from BO6 to BO7. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting. And the carry forward like discussion always pisses me off because you can tell like a lot of the people that discuss the topic, and I'm calling everyone out. I'm calling everyone out. All right, that's what I'm doing. Everyone brings up the Nicki Minaj fucking skin. It was an MBO6. It was never MBO6. That's right. I'm going Alex Jones.
Okay.
Conspiracy level angry like shit now. That's how I'm going. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I just zoned the fuck out. Then you said my name. I don't even know.
Okay.
Don't even know what he's ranting about.
So Hypermarket is a supermarket. Supermarket game. Okay, is that the one that Queso played a while back? Might have been the one.
Painkillers, man. I don't know what's going on myself.
That's all right, Kane. That's okay. Yeah, we already did the spin to. You can go do it. I got a hoodie, which I totally won't wear.
I got a hat.
Ooh, a hat.
Yeah.
About $20,000.
No, that's something.
I think 20K as well when we spun too.
You got RP extra
Cheap
bread.
Cheap plus for two spins a day, and you get a T-shirt and a hat.
There you go. Money well spent. Hey, there goes Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Peep peep.
There you go. Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine. Riley says, I'm not even going to boycott anymore. Yeah, the gig issue is always annoying. I mean, Activision's... I mean, it's the same thing with Diablo 4. Because it's a lot of gigs just for Diablo 4. I had to make a few sacrifices just to re-download it.
Okay, I'm just going to ask this straight out, right? How many gigs is Diablo 4 at the moment?
Might have to look. Give me a moment. It's at least 100. Probably a little higher, a little above 100. Let me look. Information. Okay, I guess it's in information. 137 gigs.
Jesus.
I know. So it's another prime example of how Activision can't properly come up with a way to give us a game that is way too many gigs.
Yeah, it's just
There goes
they
my
don't know
idea.
how to optimize their fucking games. That's the thing.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, I had to unfortunately sacrifice a few games in order to re-download Diablo 4. Just a sad reality. See, Rat says it's not like certain GTA, which blocked me from bringing my character to PS5. Now just forgotten and only used by my wife. Okay. Oh yeah, your spoon business. A totally legitimate spoon business.
Yeah, I always thought it was dumb that they didn't let Red transfer his character. I mean, I understood sort of why with the modded stuff, but it's like, if you're not letting him transfer, why are you letting all these other fuckers that have like modded accounts transfer, like then Rockstar? What's going on there?
Yeah, that seems a little hypocritical.
Because like I've seen like literally since like 2022, I have seen so many like modded bloody like GTA characters and accounts and fucking pubs. But there are characters you'll see that are over 8,000. Yeah, yeah, that guy clearly spent 12 years like grinding to 8K. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Sure, that guy did.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
We believe you.
Sure.
I think they're.
So dumb.
I think at best, 1% of the player base has legitimately reached 8K in rank. Most people just after a certain point said, "Fuck it, I don't care anymore." Like they may have got to 1,000, maybe some got to 2,000 or 3,000, but at a certain point, other games come out, and you just give up. You're just like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm gonna go play something else." You just have a nightclub sale? Well, I mean, you can go do that, Exo Brad, if you want, or you can just hold on to it. Hey, what's up, Fat? How's it going? I hope you're doing well, Fat. Thank you for being an elite member for 53 months. 53 months for the bear. Hope you're well, GB. Oh, we're, except for all the nonsense going on in the world, I mean, we're surviving. It's all you really can do, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you're doing all right, Fat. Yeah, there's something I was about to mention. What was it? Oh yeah, Riley's excited because she has the Mega Man Star Force collection coming out, so she's happy about that.
Oh yeah.
Is that releasing?
Soon, I think, in a week or two.
Nice.
Is she gonna stream it, or is she just gonna play?
No,
it
she's just gonna play it. It's just like whenever you're, as you guys know, there's games that you play on stream, right? That your audience wants you to play, and then there's games that you just kind of want to play yourself, And you're like, you know what? I know the audience isn't going to care for this, but it's kind of a thing I want to play. And that's how Mega Man Star Force is for her. Like, she's going to keep streaming Infield and maybe another Ghost of Yote Legends if we get back to grinding Ghost of Yote Legends. We really haven't had interest in doing it lately, but yeah. So it's just the reality is one of the painful truths you come to realize as a content creator and streamer is that you really shouldn't throw everything at the wall when it comes to games. There's things that work for streaming and making content for. Then there's other things that, okay, maybe I'll just keep this one to myself,
Yeah.
Let this be my own little thing I do on my own and not worry about streaming it or making content for it. Yeah, 137 gigs. Bro, Diablo 4 isn't that detailed. That's what it said 137 gigs. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a good looking game, and they have continued to update it and add content to it. And then we have another expansion coming in a month from now that I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of. Lord of Hatred. And by the way, Vessel of Hatred, that starts Wednesday. So that's going to be a 3-parter. So I'm doing that starting Wednesday. And each week I'll put out another part for the next 3 weeks. And yes, I already recorded them. So there. I think most of you probably deduced that by now. It's just that I've been wanting to, I guess, add a Let's Play to the channel on, and I did Outlaws like a few months ago, right? And over a year ago or 2 years ago, I did Dark Forces. And I don't want to have like a ton of Let's Plays going on at the same time, but I do like to have something else happening. And so, like, I went and I did, Diablo 2, Reign of the Warlock, the the first 4 acts. The final act I'll do later after I'm done with Lord of Hatred. I'll go back to Diablo 2 for Act 5, Lord of Destruction. Because that's going to be more than just one video for Act 5, because Act 5 in Diablo 2 is way longer. I mean, it's basically its own game. It's kind of like I guess you could say a direct sequel to Diablo 2, even though it's an expansion. So, I'd say at best it might be half the length of Diablo 2. But I just wanted to finally play Vessel of Hatred because I had never played Vessel of Hatred before. And that way I have Vessel of Hatred done, and then I can move on to Lord of Hatred. So yeah, that's the plan. But other than that, it's just just continuing to cover anything about GTA, even though lately it's been pretty dry, but what else is new? And also that other pirate game we play on the channel.
Yes. That pirate game.
Yeah. So yeah.
The game we play tomorrow.
Yeah, that one. And so tomorrow's going to be my other series I'm doing with Skull and Bones, the Starting Over series. So it'll be another installment of that tomorrow with my lower level pirate, our captain, whatever you wish to call it. And then I think.
Are you going on like the alt account for it?
Well, I needed to do that because when I made my beginner's guide for Skull and Bones, I wanted to start over because I wanted to show off the tutorial and kind of go over things that new players will be going over in real time, right? So I prefer doing it that way because at least that way it's easier for the viewer to relate to what I'm talking about instead of using my main account and they're like, well, this doesn't help because you're obviously further along than me. So to show the player like what to do at the beginning, while the game is also given a tutorial as well, it's like giving you 2 tutorials in one, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I created a second character specifically for my beginner's guide video, and then I did a video with the character in the better going from St. Anne all the way to Tellock. And that has been retconned as the pilot episode of my Starting Over series. So, yeah. Which I totally didn't get inspiration from Kane. No way, I never. No.
At least you gave me credit for this idea. I'm just looking
Yeah.
the Starting Over series.
Oh yeah. So we've combined have Starting Over series for GTA. We had a short-lived Starting Over series for Red Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lasted for a minute or two, but then we just kind of threw in the towel. I was like, fuck it. We're done.
I mean, there was fucking new content at the time as well. Well, funny enough, there was no new content even released after that. So,
Yeah, I don't remember. Was that?
yeah.
Was it because we were hoping for new content after?
Well, I wasn't involved in the Starting Over series.
Okay.
I read them online.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
you and Riley mostly.
Yeah.
But I did watch from the sideline, and I think it was because you guys just started to get bored. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, and I think it was after Blood Money, and there was still some hope that there would be a December update, even though that never happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mainly boredom, right? And so Riley and I decided because of Kane doing the Starting Over series on GTA, we're like, let's.
I didn't start the Starting Over series until like a whole year later.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. I deserve credit then.
No, you just forgot.
Wait a minute now. I'm the one who came. Now somebody did a Starting Over series before I did. Like, I could have swore somebody did it first.
It wasn't me.
How could it be me? How could if I did it first? And of course I'd be flexing and bragging about it, but I never did though.
Well, the reason why I started my Starting Over series is
I'm
because
confused.
I got GTA 5, but it was really, really cheap when I got it.
Okay.
I wanted to play on the PS4 again so I could play with friends that were stuck on the PS4,
Oh.
like Red and Bob. And then I'd say, you know what, I might as well just make a series out of it, just because hey, at least it'll give me something to do. And then I make the first episode.
I could have swore that it was your Starting Over series that inspired me to do the Red Dead Online Starting Over series.
Abby.
timing
why
wimey.
Series in like it was like summer of 2021 when you and Ryan
Alright.
did your series. I started the Start Nova series in November, I believe, of 2022.
I'm confused now.
But don't worry, I'm confused as well. We'll give credit for the series to UG. Yeah, we'll give him credit. There we go.
Hold on.
Yeah, I get credit for something that I had nothing to do with.
Yeah. Hold on. Starting. Let me see. Starting over. All right. Let's see if it comes up. Okay. Okay. There's my beginner's guide. My most successful video ever. Flex. Why is none of my starting over streams popping up when I type that in? YouTube. Fine, YouTube, be that way. See if I ever come to YouTube for anything again. I thought if I typed in Red Dead Online starting over, it would bring up a list of.
Hold on, you called it secondary series, I think.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let me just
Dang. So that means by default I am the original creator.
You're
Holy shit.
UG was correct. Okay, so it was 4 years ago. Oh, and Red was part of it. Red was part of the secondary series, and who else was? Was it Destiny?
I think joined in as well.
Yeah, Destiny. Destiny was part of it. So it was Destiny, Red, Riley, and me. And who else? Was there anyone else involved?
I think Memes joined one of the lobbies.
Yeah, maybe.
I know it was in one of the thumbnails.
Yeah. See, well, it looks like I did at least 7 episodes of that. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I guess secondary series was the proto or the beta or the.
It was the pilot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So before the beginning of time, there was the secondary series, and then it's like the Articles of Confederation. So after the American Revolutionary War, we had the Articles of Confederation, which didn't really work out so well. Our original founding documents for the United States. Okay. And then we had the Constitutional Convention in 1787, and that's where the U.S. Constitution comes from. That's basically what it is. Secondary series is the failed starting over series before the starting over series, and then Kane took that document and reworked it, improved it, and that's why it's starting over series instead, like with Kane and Snake, and I guess my Skull and Bones starting over series, and anyone else's starting over series or whatever. I guess that makes sense, right?
I guess so. So does that mean I get to be George Washington?
Sure. You're George.
Hells yeah.
Or Madison. Because Madison was the father of the Constitution, but George Washington had a huge influence in getting the Federalists and Anti-Federalists to actually fucking stop stop whining and stop yelling at each other and say, look, the Articles of Confederation didn't work. We got to save the country. We need a new document. Okay, can you guys just meet somewhere in the middle, Federalists and Anti-Federalists, and let's do this? I know he didn't exactly do it that way, but you get the idea. So both Madison and Washington and Franklin deserve credit for the Constitution. Because it's Franklin who famously told the chick that asked him, "Sir, what have you given us?" And he tells her, a republic, ma'am, if you can keep it. Which sadly we are losing. Yeah. Most successuful video. Remember that music video, GB? Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
There he goes again.
The Barbie one. I love the Barbie music video he did.
Making everything about him again.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Snake Fruit video, the Barbie girl music video he made.
God, don't get him started, will you?
It's my favorite video just because it's just Barbie girl.
Jesus. Well,
He got his fucking character that looks like a bulldog roaming around.
That's an hold on, Kane. Now let's be fair. That's an insult
Yeah,
to bulldogs.
yeah, that's
I
not
know.
need to be like that.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I was
Poor
gonna
bulldogs.
backtrack on what I was saying.
I mean, they
Poor
basically
bulldogs.
been, at least the American, was it the American or British bulldogs that's been basically bred to extinction.
I think it's British because
Yeah.
the current administration of my country, let's just say, they're trying to get rid of a lot of dogs because of certain groups that don't like dogs.
Oh, for
I'm not gonna
fuck's
say the
sake.
groups. I'm not saying the groups because I don't want the stormtroopers after me.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough for today.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's all we
Yeah.
have to do and say.
I've reached
Talk
my
about-
GTA limit for today.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
these painkillers, man. I should probably be off stream by now. I'm
Anyways,
saying I'm getting loose because of these drugs.
all right, before I
I
let
need
Kane
my
and
foot.
Yuji wrap up, TJ also has a channel. I think he streams. Does he still stream, or is he gotten back into streaming?
He hasn't streamed in a while.
Okay,
but
so
I
he's
think
taking a
he's
break.
just busy with personal life
Okay.
stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, he's doing all right. I mean, last time I spoke to him was like,
Okay.
I think it was October 2025. Like that's
All
the
right.
last time me and him had a chat, like full on chat.
So yeah, TJ, thank you for stopping by. Exo Brad, as always, thanks for being here. And Sheep Taco Man, who obviously has a channel. You know what? I'll include his channel once I'm done. I'll probably promote it myself here in the live chat. But first, thank you as always to Kane and Yuji for being here. So before we get going, since Kane's the one on the meds right now, he probably wants to go lay down and rest. Promote your channel. What's going on with your channel? What do you got happening?
Well, I should hopefully be back to streaming like probably next week.
Okay.
One of the streams I want to do is going to be on the Thomas game that UG he also streamed himself. So if anyone
Thank
wants to
God.
watch that on UG's channel, watch that stream. It's a great stream. It's the best stream, I would even say. Why?
Yeah.
Because Thomas the Tank Engine. That's the only reason it's good. Best stream ever. But yeah, that's basically what's happening on my channel as well. Like that game too. Probably, maybe a Road to City stream. I don't know at the moment. I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing next week. There'll probably be some short form content too. Who knows? But yeah, it's just gaming. That's basically what's happening on my channel at the moment. Just gaming.
Gaming. All right. Well, Yuji, what's going on with your channel?
All right. Well, first of all, before I start promoting myself, first off, congrats on 12 years.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And now we get to the fun part where I shamelessly self-promote, and I got that from Steak Preacher.
Well,
shot in.
the difference is you played with us today, and anyone that plays with me that happens to be a creator, they get the opportunity to promote their channel. So I mean, it's a courtesy.
Yeah, but
so.
I still want to take a shot at Snake. But anyways.
Okay.
All right. So Monday, Red Dead Redemption 2. I just came back from Guarma. It's half a star. It's a shithole. Absolutely terrible.
Would not
Second,
recommend.
Oh, no. Definitely would not. I got chained up. I got the shit kicked out of me. I was involved in some war that I had no fucking clue what was going on. But at least the ride back to Shady Belle was great.
Yeah, there you go.
But, yeah, I'm getting to that point in the game where everything is going to hell.
Oof.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm going to catch a certain virus or anything, but, yeah, well, whatever.
Plot twist.
I
You
know.
got it already.
Son of a
Right there.
bitch.
Chapter 2.
But and on Tuesday, yeah, I took GB's advice for this one. Pokemon Legends, I scrapped it. I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. It's just something you can
Is it
play
like-
on your own if you just want to play it,
Yeah, it's just, like I enjoyed episode 1. Episode 2 I kind of enjoyed, and I think I did episode 3, but just after that I just completely lost interest.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I am going to be starting a new Let's Play on Tuesday, Transformers Devastation on the Xbox.
Nice.
So if people are a Transformers fan, and if you're a fan of the OG cartoon like I am, it's come and watch Tuesday. It's actually good. I'm actually really looking forward to trying this out.
Nice.
And yeah, I guess that's it for me at the moment. Maybe I might throw up another train video or two during the week. I don't know.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today as always, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And Kane, I hope you get to feeling better.
Thank you, man. I feel a lot better than I did on Monday. That's for damn sure. At least I can kind of walk properly now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just freaking. I think that's the last time I'm walking barefoot in my own home because I don't want. I'm just paranoid about ripping skin off now from the freaking thresholds.
Yeah. Well, Riley has me wear flip flops inside, so I can't walk barefoot. So it's a kind of a policy we have in the house. So.
In some ways, DJ Flip Flop lives on.
That's right. Oh, yeah, by the way, according to Discord, Kane, today is also our 8-year anniversary of friendship.
Oh.
Aww.
What do you mean?
Send a gift. I'll send you an emote.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Well, since we added each other on Discord, oh my god.
Yeah, so there you go.
Good lord.
Wow. Celebration.
There you go.
I'm gonna send you one too.
Yeah.
Let me find one. Have Obama. There you go. Have Obama.
Thanks. I send you Michael and Dwight, and you send me Obama. Thank you.
It's just Obama. He's a chill guy.
That's love for you.
Anyways, guys, appreciate playing with you guys as always, and hanging out and being friends with you all over the past. Well, not the full 12 years, but you guys came along eventually, so. You know, so
I mean,
yeah, we showed up at some point.
Yeah.
And then next year it's gonna be like 10 years since we first met GeauxBurns.
Oh,
so it's gonna be
yeah, because 2027. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, 2017, 27,
There we go.
Let's go, gang.
All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I'll catch y'all later.
All right, bye, chat.
Bye, guys.
See ya, guys.
Bye.
All right, so check out Kane's channel, check out Yuji's channel, and also Fern's channel, Sheep Taco Man. So thanks again to Sheep Taco Man, aka Fern, for joining us today. And another good friend of ours, TJ. He doesn't really do as much streaming as he once did, but there's TJ Lever's channel. So Sheep Taco Man, TJ Lever's channels. Check out all their channels. I'll also include Sheep Taco Man and TJ's channels as well. And I do appreciate those of you who are hanging out in the live chat today. It means a lot to me. And 12 years weekend. So crazy how time flies. And when I first started, it was a hobby. Still is a hobby. Kind of a part-time job, I guess. Well, pay-wise. YouTube doesn't really give me that much money. I still enjoy doing it, because, it's fun to do. And as long as I keep coming up with video ideas, I'll make videos. But, I guess you could say the people I've met along the way, like Kane and Yuji and everybody in chat, Red, and of course, Riley, If it wasn't for this channel, I don't know where I'd be right now or who I would be. And I probably wouldn't like that person as much. And I wouldn't have met all you amazing people that watch my content. My streams. And I definitely wouldn't have met Riley, and so our lives would be completely different, and chances are our lives would be worse. And so I'm grateful for the past 12 years. And yeah, things, when you first start, you think that, okay, yeah, I'm going to make content. I'm going to become another big GTA content creator. And maybe it doesn't exactly go that way for you, but it's fine because I don't think I'd want to be. I mean, if one day I get bigger and, that'd be cool. Maybe 100,000 one day. That'd be nice. Right now, I guess I'm just trying to maybe one day get to 20K. That'd be cool. But I wouldn't really change the way I did things because I know what it takes to get to that point. You have to focus on basically one game. And I can't do that, I kind of like spreading myself out. I think we've come to realize that. Yeah, there's some of you that come here for my GTA content. There's some that have come here for Red Dead. There's some that have come here for Mafia. There's some that have come here for Skull and Bones, our idea videos, our rant videos, or whatever brought you to the channel. I appreciate you being here. And I don't know, it's just the way I am. I mean, I try not to throw everything on the table when it comes to games I play. But, you know, there's clearly things I'll put out there like, well, GTA content, because we've been covering GTA since day one on the channel, 12 years ago. And, well, recently Skull and Bones, because it's a game I play and it's a game I've been covering that has gained some traction. And, well, Diablo 2 and Diablo 4, because I've been a Diablo player since the first Diablo back in the day. So, and that's just a temporary thing, you know. I'm just going to, what I'm doing is I probably have a Diablo video coming out Monday. And then starting on Wednesday will be my Vessel of Hatred playthrough, the first expansion of Diablo 4. I think it came out like a year ago, so I finally got to play it. So I'll play through that. It'll be a 3-parter. I'll put out an episode a week. And then late April, when Lord of Hatred comes out, the second expansion of Diablo 4, I'll do a playthrough of that. And then I'll do the same thing. And then I'll circle back to Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction with the Warlock. And then I'll have there'll probably be a few episodes of that one. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll probably call it a day when it comes to the Diablo content. And maybe by then I'll have something else to move on to when it comes to a Let's Play. Because I do like the idea of rotating in a Let's Play in the channel, kind of like how Pat does. But Pat has he has 3 or 4 of them going on at the same time, and he manages to get through it. So props to Pat for that. Along with his other videos he does. I mean, he's streaming, he's making tons of content. So props to Pat, a.k.a. The Professional, a good friend of mine, for all the hard work he does over on his channel. Me, yeah, I'm just trying to do what I do. But, yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to be around for another 12 years. I mean, I would like to be around in real life for another 12 years. And I don't know what the future holds for any of us. I mean, I'd like to believe that things get better. I really do want things to get better for all of us, especially with the times that we live in, hopefully. But when it comes to the channel specifically, as long as I still have interest in doing this, I'll do it. And I am obviously interested in covering GTA 6 and those individuals, those people, subscribers, viewers that choose to watch my content when it comes to GTA 6 and 6 Online. I appreciate each and every one of you. It'd be awesome if it caused the channel to blow up. I would not complain about that. But I've always tried to keep myself humble and appreciate what views I do get. Because, yeah, I didn't expect to get many views for my Diablo 2 playthrough with the Warlock. But Act 4 surprised me. I don't know what caused Act 4 to blow up compared to the other Act 1, 2, and 3. But it's sitting at, for me, I think 300 is a good number. You know, that's a good number, 300 views. No, not 300,000. My best video hasn't even reached 300,000, my Red Dead Online Beginner's Guide. And it's only best by viewer count. You know, I don't know if it's my best overall. But I guess if you go by view count, yeah, I mean, that's what people would consider. But, you know, I enjoy making content. I enjoy streaming. And I enjoy gaming. And it's been a pleasure over the past 12 years to do this. And for those of you that came across the channel, whether it was a rant video, an idea video, a Let's Play, a stream, or one of these games I've covered over the past decade plus, I'm very grateful to have you part of the channel. So I just wanted to say that before I officially wrap up today. Tomorrow we'll be in Skull and Bones with another installment of my Starting Over series. Tomorrow, Sunday, 12 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. UK. And it's hilarious that an idea revolved around Bolingbroke Penitentiary of all places ended up being what launched the channel. And maybe I'll do a sequel in GTA 6 Online, because I still like I said earlier, I still like the idea of hey, you know, it'd be funny if we took the bad sports and we actually put them in prison in the video game. Maybe they'll actually do that in GTA 6 Online, but who knows? But either way, yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Those of you that are still here at the very end, as I ramble, as I tend to do. But I think that's everything I got to say. So thank you to everybody that's become friends of mine. fellow content creators, streamers, and of course, big thank you to Riley for being part of my life over the past. Well, we've been together for almost 5 years now in real life. You know, because we met in April 20th, 2021 at the airport. So we've been technically real life IRL together since that day. And for some reason, she's still with me. So love you, Riley. And all my friends, thank you so much to all my friends that have been part of this journey. You know, whether you're one of the OGs like Chris Young Gun or some of the others that have been around since 2014, or maybe you came around in 2015 and 2016 because of Mafia, or Red Dead Online in 2018, or recently. I appreciate y'all being part of the channel. And so thank you so much for being here today. And I will catch y'all later. And I hope you have a good weekend. And maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow for Skull and Bones Starting Over series. And so if you enjoyed today's stream and you're on YouTube on your way out the door, feel free and drop a like. And we are going to continue covering GTA Online going forward. Exobrad says, I've been here since 2018. Hey, thank you so much for being here since 2014, Exobrad. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. And we will continue to cover GTA Online. Like I mentioned, it's the very first game we covered on the channel. It will continue to be the main game we cover on the channel. But obviously, I do like to occasionally, cover other games too. Like we've covered Mafia in the past, like for Mafia 3, Mafia Definitive Edition, Mafia the Old Country. And we also have a Mafia 3 10 years later stream series planned in October. So I'm going to go back to New Bordeaux and play through Mafia 3 again. Maybe this time I'll just take them all out. Maybe Lincoln will be the last man standing and we'll get that Father James car bomb ending. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should do that? No mercy! Betray everyone! Maybe we'll do that for the 10 years later playthrough. Or we'll just try and keep it as canonical as possible in my own headcanon, right? We'll see. But that's happening in October. And then, of course, in November, GTA 6. But prior to GTA 6, there's going to be a lot of GTA 6 coverage coming up in the near future. So I'll continue covering GTA Online, GTA 6. And for the time being, I'll continue to cover Skull and Bones. Like I said, for the time being, going into year 3. But I do appreciate all of you, my amazing viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, followers, mods. All of you are amazing. Thank you so much. Big thank you to Kane and Yuji and Sheep Taco Man, Exo Brad, TJ, all of you that were here today. Thank you so much for joining me today on the 12th anniversary of the channel stream. So big thank you to all of you. And you can always check out Kane's channel, Yuji's channel, Snake's channel, The Professionals channel, Sheep Taco Man's channel, Riley's channel. She's currently playing through Ark Knights Infield. She's loving that game. So she'll probably have another Ark Knights Infield stream maybe tomorrow night. So check out all their channels. Check out the Vlogs channel. And big thank you to all of you, especially my Super Chat heroes like Sinister, Tommy Angelo. Thanks again, Tommy, for the donation earlier. And a big thank you to my amazing members, always going above and beyond for your support. Greatly appreciated. So if you're interested in the YouTube membership program, click the join button. All YouTube members get access to the badges, the emotes, shout outs at the beginning of streams, inclusion below in the description section of all YouTube streams, early access to one video a week on the YouTube channel, plus you get featured in the description section, along with the live stream schedule, and some other socials, Twitch, Discord, and once again, the Vlogs channel. So yeah, thanks again for joining me today for, the 12th anniversary stream. And we'll be back tomorrow, Sunday, 12 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. UK, for Skull and Bones, my Starting Over series, tomorrow. Until then, from me to each and every one of you for the past 12 years, and hopefully beyond, in the bottom of my heart, as always, thanks for watching.